Oh my god, wait! Forget that happened. Welcome in. Hi, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. Good stuff. Keep it wearing. Welcome in, Smidge. Welcome in, Griffin's Claw. Welcome in. Hello, Immortal You. Welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Good stuff. Smidge. Welcome in. Hello, good stuff. Nimby. Welcome in. Furnace Blast. Welcome in. Yasha. Welcome in. Hello, the T-Sense. Welcome in. It's Rush. Welcome in. Hello, MRI guy. Welcome in. Hi. Good stuff. Question mark. New Master. Welcome in. Suzuki. Welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. Question mark. Voidsmith. Welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Noena. Welcome in. Good stuff. My ear trumpet. Welcome in. Hello. Question mark. Phantom Fox. Welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. Daydream. Welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. Oh my god, I'm spamming. Welcome. Question mark. Flo, welcome in. Hi, Maiku, welcome in. Good stuff. Jay Green, welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Hello? Question mark. Virgo, welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. Question mark. Aurelia, welcome in. Hello. Question mark. Yeah, welcome in. Baba Mia, no, Baba Mia. Question mark. Just Mia. Yeah. Question mark. Nick Fo, welcome in. Hi. Sarvat, welcome in. Erythion, welcome in. Hello. Good stuff. But for Cornflakes, hello. Good stuff. Question mark. I'm a little bit low energy today. I'm just gonna let you guys know that. Question mark. So if I seem a little bit like woozy, question mark. I am. question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. Thank you so much for dropping in. We have an agenda today. We have question mark. We are today we are playing question mark reverse 1999. We're back. Okay, let's go. Will question mark. Whoa, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. We're gonna be playing some 1999 R99 reverse 1999. We're gonna be playing that today. And we're gonna be playing the event story, the side one. So we've already completed the main event story, which is Spring Unending. We're gonna be doing Spring Comes Slowly and also To Slay the Tiger, right? So like after Spring Comes Slowly, we're immediately moving on to Slay the Tiger. If big if it doesn't take like 9 hours to finish, like just Spring Comes Slowly. We'll see. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Question mark. What do you prefer being called? Mia's good. Did I miss the Digital Circus stream? No, you did not. Because I got sick. That specific stream I had to leave. Question mark. And I've been kind of like flirting with the idea of just kind of like streaming it anyway this week, but I don't think that's something I can do. So like we're just gonna put it next Monday. We're gonna have it on next Monday, and then like ideally like it happens and I don't get sick again. Because I swear there's something about the Digital Circus streams that are kind of cursed for me, because every time I want to stream like a reaction to TTC, I get fucking sick and it's like really bad. Question mark. Question mark. It do be like that. Question mark. There's another event that's running, so I hope you get to play it before the 28th. Ooh, question mark. I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Question mark. Hell yeah. Question mark. Good stuff. Don't push yourself to react. If you're sick or under the weather, it'll just make it worse and the react won't be as good either. I do agree. Though I also want to like get to it very, very soon. Question mark. See, the thing is, normally when I start the react streams, I'm feeling okay. It's usually halfway through the stream that I'm like, oh god, oh no, I'm not feeling very good. Question mark. Good stuff. Is it a marathon stream? The TDC stream, that is. Yes, actually. I plan to at worst, question mark, get to at least episode 4. But like ideally we hit episode or at least up to like the 9th trailer by the end of the stream. Yeah, in one stream I would prefer to like finish the whole thing, but like it really depends on like if my body can handle it. I went to the doctor, question mark, I guess. I don't have good news or bad news. I'm waiting for news, in fact, question mark. So yay, I guess, question mark. I have to wait like a month for my results. This is so sad. Question mark. Did Jax make you guys like I literally don't know. Question mark. I don't even know who Jax is yet. Question mark. Question mark. Was it the version 2.5 showdown in Chinatown event rerun? Question mark. Oh, I don't think I know that one. Question mark. Question mark. Showdown in China is long. Ooh, that's long. Ooh, question mark. I do know that today I only want to cover the 2 side stories. I think the character stories. Question mark. And then I'm very excited to continue after that. Good stuff. I'm gonna tell you who my favorite is when we see him in TDCK. Okay, yeah, sure. Question mark, no problem. Good stuff. Question mark. American Bison, welcome in. Hi, good stuff. Question mark. I'm gonna call you Kicha if you don't mind. Yeah, sure, of course. Question mark. That's fine too. Good stuff. Quad Manny, welcome in. Hi. Opinion on ice cream sandwich. I fucking love ice cream sandwiches. I love ice cream sandwiches. I love when ice cream comes with something I can chew on. That's a big plus. I've recently really gotten into like buttermilk waffles, and oh, it's very good. Question mark. But it comes out tomorrow. Question mark. I don't think I'll be streaming it immediately tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a different stream plan. Tomorrow I have like a question mark. I have a merch design stream plan, which was one of our goals. Yeah, it was one of the milestones that we hit for the mini-thon that I had on my birthday. Question mark. Thank you so much for that gift. It's comedy. Thank you. Good stuff. What's your favorite color? You want to guess? You can guess. I think some people in chat already know. I've mentioned it before. Question mark. But you can guess, and I'll let you know if you're right. I want to save up for a Ninja Creamy, so I can make my own ice cream from super easy but high quality stream. But wait, hold on. But high priority is steam frame. Question mark. I see. I didn't know you could just buy your own ice cream machine. I forget that like we're adults and we can just buy things. In my head, an ice cream machine literally doesn't like belong in the house. That's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Question mark. But if I did have an ice cream making machine, I'd be fucked. I'd be pretty fucked. Question mark. I might not live to the end of the year. Question mark. Orange? You know what? You're close. You're very close. Question mark. Mia's favorite color is brown. You know, at some point you were right. Question mark. There was a period in my life where my favorite color was brown. Question mark. Good stuff. I'm quite excited for that merch design. I'm also very excited. We're gonna brainstorm all together tomorrow, and then we're gonna do the whole thing, like all of it in one stream. We're just gonna go ham, and then and the only limitations is what I'm able to just put together based on my skills. Question mark. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be something that we can ever like actually turn into merch, because if we're going ham, it might actually get quite expensive. But we'll see. Question mark. If it's possible, you guys might see it in the future. I'm not sure yet. Question mark. Johnny Greenville, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Question mark. It's yellow. It is yellow. Yes, my favorite color is yellow. Was it obvious? Can you guys tell? Question mark. An ice cream machine is just a bowl and a stirring paddle, motor or a hand crank. I see. I've seen people like make ice cream with like salt and ice and like some like zipper bags. Question mark. I've never tried it myself though. Question mark. Good stuff. Also, just wondering, have you unlocked version 2.0 Florida to the Golden City, Haunted Highway, last evening's on Earth Reflection tab? I believe so. I remember going out of my way to unlock like what I could unlock. Question mark. But yes, good stuff. Thank you for the reminder. Good stuff. People have been posting some insane Ninja Creamy recipes where a pint is like 100 calories. Oh, excuse me, and has extra protein, so people are actually using it as a diet tool. Diet tool? You can do that? You can turn ice cream healthy? Holy fuck! fuck? Wait, that's wild. Question mark, let the chaos reign, let's go. Question mark, gold is close to yellow. Very close, but I specifically like the color yellow. Initially, I liked, like piss yellow. Okay, it's not piss yellow, it's mustard yellow, but that's not piss yellow either. Mustard, I like mustard yellow, and then like after a bit, I started liking pale yellow a lot. Question mark. Good stuff. Charlie, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. You put ice and salt water in the space between the bowls and stir the cream until it freezes. Damn. Question mark. I knew there was like a very simple process behind it, but when I think of an ice cream machine, I think of like factory ice cream machines. The ones that extrude the ice cream out and then like shoot the sticks into those extrusions. Question mark. Good stuff. I know you long enough. Yeah, let's go. Question mark. A ninja creamy machine. Question mark. I'm honestly so curious. I might check it out like after stream, just because like right now I'm like really my brain's running on very low energy right now. I can only do so much. Question mark. Nightlight, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Did you say salt? I love salt. I'm a big fan of salt. Yeah, no, everything's better when it's saltier. And if it's like too salty, that's perfect. Question mark. If you control the ingredients that go into your ice cream, you can make it healthy. Just find a way to reduce the amount of cream and sugar you use. But that's what makes it good. It's the cream and the sugar. Question mark. Besides the sorbet is also pretty good. But I have to say, I think I prefer ice creams. Or maybe I just haven't had the right sorbet yet. Yeah, question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. We need a low cortisol heron in your mind for real. You know, honestly, weirdly enough, I gotta say, I love Paper Heron, but she stresses me the fuck out. Like it's partly because she is so low cortisol that I just, you know when someone's too relaxed and it stresses you out? Like, or is that just me? Question mark. You know, I went to the doctor and it was really funny because, like, they took my blood pressure and they took my heart rate and all this shit at the triage, question mark. And they were like, are you nervous? Like, right now? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, why? Is it because you're at the are you afraid of doctors? And I was like, no, I'm just nervous all the time. And she was like, oh. And it turns out it actually might be a medical issue. Like, it turns out that like my constant like state of just being very anxious might actually be a medical issue. And also my memory. Apparently my memory is also potentially a medical issue. I won't mention like what exactly the like potential diagnosis might be, question mark, because I don't know yet, question mark, but according to the doctor, my really poor memory and also just my constant state of anxiety might actually be like a symptom of something else that's like unrelated to the brain, question mark. So like, well, shit, okay. Question mark. So like, welcome in. Hi, I hope you have a good shift. Thank you for dropping in. Good stuff. Excuse me. Question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. I'm also nervous all the time. Honestly, like I feel that, you know, you want to know why I'm always so like jittery on stream? It's because I'm nervous. You want to know why I burp a lot? It's apparently also because I'm nervous. It seems like a lot of issues are both coming from and also a result. Okay, like it seems like a lot of my health issues are either a result of me being nervous, and my being nervous is a result of like other medical issues. And like I think I may have more medical issues than I realized because I procrastinated going to the doctor for like a good couple of months. But like I mean, like I did eventually go to the doctor. Question mark. Being too relaxed makes you anxious. I guess we can't be friends. No! I do get a bit anxious when people are a little bit too relaxed because I feel like there's a lack of urgency. But it doesn't matter if it's like a social setting. But if it's just a matter of like walking, right? If I'm walking at a specific pace and someone else is walking like especially slow, I'm not annoyed per se, but I'm definitely like consistently wondering like, what? Why are you going so slowly? Why aren't you speeding up with me? Question mark. That's a very consistent thought that I have. Question mark. And I get very nervous, especially in like a mixed group setting where one person walks really fast and then there's another person that just takes their time. So then I don't want to like stick with one person. I want everyone to be together. So usually I'll bridge the gap and like kind of walk in the very center. So one person's all the way like in front, and then one person's all the way in the back, and I'm like in the middle. And I just can't pick because like I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, I'm not sitting, I'm like walking there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm stressed. Question mark, question mark. Not much stranger from eating any other, Question mark? Eating horses? Question mark? I've never heard of anyone eating horses, but I don't know. I'll try anything once. Question mark, question mark. I have bad knees. No! Okay, that's a different issue. That's a different issue. That's like that's a health reason. Question mark, question mark. Some people just walk like we don't only have like 70 years to live. You know what I mean? Which is okay. It's okay. It just stresses me out. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Francia, welcome in. Hi. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. 3 people walking on the pavement and the space can only fit 2. I'm actually not too bothered by that. I usually like voluntarily fall into the back. My only issue with falling to the back is I can't hear what they're talking about. But then again, it's because it's me. I don't really talk in a group setting. I usually like listen. So like one of the reasons why like even on social media you don't really see me like commenting on stuff is because I really have nothing to say. And I'm just happy to be there. So I'm just liking everything. I'm not like really commenting or anything like that. It's just like fuck, question mark, question mark. God, I know the feeling, but while driving. Wait, what do you mean while driving? Do you mean like there's like 3 cars and one of your friends are in each of those cars, and then like you're driving in like one parallel line, question mark, but horizontally, and then you have to fall into the back? I'm trying to make sense of it. Question mark, question mark. Character stories are semi-voiced. Sometimes they'll say a filler word or full sentences. That's fine. We can read it. Should be all good. Question mark. Thank you for the heads up. Good stuff, good stuff. People don't drive like they got somewhere to be. Question mark, question mark. Yes, sir. Welcome in. Hi. Good stuff, good stuff. I wasn't in the last stream, but glad to have you back. No worries. No, never apologize for not dropping by the stream. Everyone's got lives. Question mark, question mark. It's okay, it's okay. Thank you for dropping in today. Question mark. I appreciate it. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. No more like I'm driving behind someone in the passing lane, except they're going like 5 below the speed limit for, okay. I don't have that experience because I don't drive. But like in regards to walking, I feel that, yes. Oh, excuse me. Question mark, super law-abiding citizen. I actually don't remember what that's in context to, but if you're referring to me in general, yes, I'm very law-abiding. I don't like breaking rules. I'm a firm believer that most rules are there for a reason, and even if there are rules that like are there and I don't really understand it, I'd rather follow it than not follow it. I'm gonna think about it critically, of course. I'm not just gonna like blindly follow a rule. Like if I walk into like a group setting and the rule is kill everyone there, I'm not gonna do it. But like but if it's like a reasonable enough rule and it doesn't hurt me, even if it's like a mild inconvenience, I don't mind like just following the rules. I'd rather do that because I get really nervous when I don't follow the rules, because then I get completely like nervous about like things that might happen that the rules are trying to prevent, that I may not know about yet. So I get really nervous. I get really like, oh. Like I'm the kind of person where like if an establishment says no outside food, I will actually like, no, I'll get nervous bringing any kind of outside food in, even if it's in my bag. Even though like I understand it doesn't really matter, it just makes me nervous. Question mark, question mark. Yeah, question mark, question mark. Rules are made to be broken. Rules are made to be broken if you understand why the rules are in place. That's my general principle. If I understand why the rules are there and I can see how like my situation is an exception, then okay, fine, I'll break the rules. But like if I don't understand the rules and why they're there and no one's explaining it to me, I'm just gonna sit there like extremely anxious. Question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. Follow the rules that make sense to you and ignore the ones that don't. Yes, exactly. Question mark, question mark. Saying kitchen sounds like saying kitchen. I'm just calling me. Okay. Thank you. Buckeye, now say with me, Buckeye. Oh my god, let's go. Whistle, welcome in. Hi. Buckeye! Question mark, question mark. Let's just sneak in and snack at the movies. Oh, I've done that before, but like it makes me nervous too. Whistle, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Question mark. Like I didn't really understand like why we couldn't bring outside food into the movies, besides like, oh, they want us to buy their stuff. But one time I brought like a bag of chips into the movie, and like every movement I made excuse me, every single little movement I made would make the bag crinkle, and then I just felt like a public nuisance, and then I stopped bringing food into the cinema. Question mark. I started to wonder if like maybe like on top of like them wanting to earn money, you know, like wanting us to like just buy the food that they provide, is it also probably because the food there is designed to not be as noisy, which makes sense, you know, that makes sense. So then I'll just not bring outside food in, and if I don't want to eat the food there, I just won't buy anything, I just won't eat. I'll just like, at most I'll bring like my water. I'll bring like a bottle of water into like the cinema. I won't bring anything else. Even if it's like a bottle with like shit in it, like even if it's like cola in a bottle, I won't bring it in. Like I'll literally only bring water into the cinema. I know it's a problem. The trick is to deflate the bag. No, but even if you deflate the bag, it still crinkles. Question mark, question mark. What if we don't want food while watching the movie? Well, we just won't. We just won't eat just don't eat while watching the movie. And we go to a food court after the movie, an interesting prospect. I feel like that's something you could do. Question mark, question mark. Sometimes I do want like food during the movie because it's nice to munch while I watch things, but it's like, question mark, question mark. The reason why you can't bring in outside food and drink is entirely because they can sell you their overpriced $22 popcorn if you already have snacks. They do. Honestly, yes, popcorn at the cinema is extremely overpriced. But you know what? You know what? I'm not complaining, only because the cinema is honestly the only place I probably will get popcorn. I don't eat popcorn any other time. And I have this specific cinema that I go to that serves like the most bomb-ass fucking popcorn. And the thing I like about the popcorn there is that yes, popcorn in general is overpriced. It doesn't cost that much. It doesn't cost more than 10 coin to produce popcorn, or to prepare popcorn. But the popcorn they make, just the crunch, the texture, the flavor, the sweetness is perfect. It's perfect. And this is the only place I can get it. So I'm willing. I'm very willing to spend I'm willing to spend a little bit on the popcorn there just so I can eat the popcorn. Sometimes I don't even want to watch a movie. I just want the popcorn. Question mark, question mark. Excuse me. If the snack you're bringing is goofy enough, the employees will let you bring in outside food for the sake of vibes. Ooh, wait, actually, question mark, question mark? Like, for us here, they're, like, really strict about it. They're, like, we have, like, gates, and they do the whole, like, sometimes they even do back checks. Yeah, sometimes they do back checks. If they think you're bringing in food, they'll be like, show me your bag, and then they'll check the bag, and then, like, we have to show them the bag. That's something that's happened to me before. I thought, like, because this was back when we did sneak food into the cinema. That's how I even got my chips in, right? And like when they took a good look at my bag and they saw like how puffed up it was because of the chip bags, they were like, show me the bag. Question mark. Like, I think it's kind of like absurd that they had to check our bags to begin with. Like I think I have a right to my privacy, but at the same time, it's a bag. You can check my bag, I don't care. There's nothing else in there but snacks. Question mark, question mark. Let me get salted popcorn. I like salted popcorn, but like the cinema that I'm thinking of has like really good caramel popcorn. They have like premium caramel popcorn, but it's so caramely that I can't eat that because it's too premium. It's too rich. Question mark, question mark. When I say rich, I mean like rich in like a caramel sense. Like it's too intense. Question mark, question mark. The basic caramel popcorn though is perfect. Like the basic popcorn in this cinema is like the premium popcorn in that other cinema. It's crazy. Question mark, question mark. Question mark. I was just really chill as long as you don't litter. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense. I feel like too many people just kind of leave their stuff like at the thing. I know that like the idea is like, oh, like it's their job to pick up this stuff, but like, I mean, you can throw your own trash away. You don't have to let them like take your stuff, you know? Question mark. Like you can't control what other people do, but you can control what you do, right? Question mark, question mark. They've got everyone else to pick up for, so like, you know, we can do our I ate out of this, I can throw it away. that's my thought process. Question mark, question mark. Excuse me. I think American cinemas will be more vibe. That makes sense. I actually don't know what American cinemas are like. I heard that a lot of people in America actually don't watch movies in cinemas. Question mark. But here it's a more common thing, I think. I only ever watch movies in cinemas. And when I watch movies at home, it's like I don't have a TV, so Question mark, question mark. Brother, it's a cinema, not the customs and airports. No, right, no, exactly. But I didn't really mind it all too much because, like, yeah, I really didn't have anything to, like, hide besides the snacks. If you don't want me to bring the snacks in, fine. Alright, sure. It's there. I know the rules and I'm breaking them. This is my consequence. Question mark, question mark. Don't you dare say sweet popcorn. Why? Wait. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. Question mark, I'll BRB. Question mark. Okay. Yeah. I remember movie theater employees really liking Markiplier fans because they watch the Iron Lung movie and respectfully clean up after themselves, which makes sense. Yeah, I really like when like I leave the movie theater and I look back and like there's like, or at least not much trash. Question mark. Especially during kids movies, like I find that after kids movies, there's popcorn like littering the floor. It's very sad. It's actually very, very sad. Like, goddamn, you know? Question mark, question mark. They've got enough in their hands. We can clean up after ourselves. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Are you okay? I think so. I'm as okay as I will be. Mark Mickey, welcome in. Hi. Excuse me. They cause chaos while littering popcorn. Yeah, no, I saw that too. I don't like that. I was very like put off by the video. I was like, oh my god, please, no, jeez. Question mark, question mark. Yeah, no, like I mean, like if you're gonna do all that, you gotta be ready to clean it. Like I feel like it's very. I don't have to say. It's like honestly, it doesn't need to be said that I think it's really inconsiderate that like people will just throw shit around and expect the employees to clean it up. Like honestly, like employees are there. And like part of their job scope is to clean up, but it's like mess that people don't intend to make. You know what I mean? It's like mess that people don't intend to fucking make. Like if it's an accident, question mark, that makes sense. But if you're literally like throwing shit on the ground and you're like throwing popcorn everywhere, I think you should like buck up and clean that shit up. Question mark, that's fucked up. Question mark. I just realized my BGM's not on. Sorry. I've just been doing this in silence. Question mark. I've been seeing other VTubers behind your back. There is literally nothing to confess. Please watch other VTubers as well. honestly, I feel like there's so many like amazing VTubers out there that just also like they don't like. There's a lot of VTubers and a very limited pair of eyes. So like if you're watching more than one VTuber, I personally would highly encourage that. Question mark. As long as you're having a good time. What matters is that you're having a good time and you're enjoying yourself. Question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. Stretch, thank you, new master. Also, I'm a bad white tee. Wait, I'm a bat? I'm a bad boy white tee. Thank you for the follow. Stretch. Good stuff. Also, thank you for the hydrate, new master. Cheers. Excuse me. Good stuff. Sick. Okay, and also breathe. Thank you, boy. Thank you. Good stuff. Question mark. Good stuff. It's the same kind of thing as the shopping carts at a grocery store parking lot. Yes, exactly. Question mark. If anything, like the employees only need to do this because people keep leaving shit around, and that's why it's like such a like part of their job, you know? Like it's because like someone has to do it and they're being paid to do it. Question mark. It's not because they're being paid to do it that you have to give them jobs to do, if that makes sense. Like just because they're paid to do it doesn't mean you have to like throw shit on the floor so they have something to do. It's because you throw shit on the floor that they have to do this. It's not the same thing. Question mark. It's so fucked. Question mark. My Kamioshi though. Honest. Wait, you're Kamioshi? Question mark. Are you talking about me? Question mark. Jobs, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Just get several screens and watch all the ones you want at the same time. I literally can't focus. Like, I think that'd be a good idea if I could focus. I can't even focus on one movie. Like, half the time I'm at the cinema, like, I might end up, like, zoning out and just staring at the wall. Excuse me, or like that one part of like the screen where it's like the very edge and then like you can kind of see like a bit of light. I get distracted. I get really distracted. Question mark. Good stuff. Here's the thing, I have dual monitors. Question mark. I can watch two people at the same time. Let's get it. Let's go. Question mark. The pandemic kind of ruined movie theaters a bit, but as in they don't make the sales they used to anymore. But I still go. Same here. Same here. Same here. I honestly don't think I'll ever stop going to the movies. I love going to the movies. I love the experience. I love going with friends. I love having popcorn at the cinema. I think it's a very unique experience. And I always enjoy watching a movie more when I'm at the cinema rather than I'm at home. Question mark. Question mark. Is it kind of annoying to be sat next to like, you know, a bunch of like noisy, rowdy people? Yeah, but like, it's a big ass screen and it's a public, you know, location. I kind of signed up for this. Question mark. Question mark. I'm not saying they're right to be rowdy. I'm just coping. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. I'm talking about. Oh, thank you. Question mark. Question mark. Encourage it though. Please watch as many VTubers as possible. Question mark. Question mark. as long as you're like watching someone that makes you happy and you're watching someone that like you really enjoy watching, that's what matters. Question mark. Question mark. Even if that person isn't me, please watch like whoever is like, you know, like adds like a little bit of happiness and quality to your life. Question mark. Question mark. Excuse me. Question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cinema's better with friends. Streaming is better alone. That's true. That's true. I honestly I don't like streaming movies with friends because I feel like it's just it's because I don't have a TV. I literally have to share like a phone screen. Question mark. And it's tiny and I don't love it. Like, it's better when I'm in bed, I'm alone, and I'm just like, you know, binging stuff. That's fine. Question mark. But like at the cinema, I feel like it takes the cake if I'm going out with like a bunch of people. Question mark. Question mark. Do you prefer to sit at the front, the middle, or the back in cinemas? The back. I'm always picking like the seats all the way in the back because I don't like to crane my head upwards. Question mark. Question mark. But apparently if you get IMAX tickets, right? If you have IMAX, like if you get IMAX tickets, I heard from like a lecturer of mine way back then who's worked with like cinemas that brought in like IMAX tech, I guess. Apparently the best place to sit is the very middle of the cinema because like it's like your whole view. Like it's positioned in a way that's supposed to make the middle of the cinema like be the best seats possible. Whereas like normal cinemas where it's just like a flat, like big ass projected screen in the front, it's usually best to sit like all the way in the back. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Multitasking is important. Let's go. Question mark. Question mark. Hell yeah. Question mark. You guys watching in the cinema? I'm a house dweller, can't relate. I'm also a house dweller. I only go out to watch like the cinema. Question mark. Question mark. I wish I watched Iron Lung in IMAX. Oh my god, you know, I actually haven't watched Iron Lung yet. I want to. I really want to. I know that like in my country, like TDC is also like gonna be in cinemas. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to go and watch it because I don't think I would have caught up by then. Maybe I have. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any like IRLs who are like into TADC, so like I may go on my own. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Question mark. Question mark. I'm 2/3 of the way through my 40k series. At this rate, I'll have to actually invest in a decent mic. Let's go. Good stuff. Good stuff. All the best. All the best. Question mark. I usually sit in the middle. Hell yeah. Question mark. Question mark. Mia doesn't like to crane her neck up to look up. Be short. Okay, it's not about being short. It's about like the cinema. Usually, like the front seats are always on the bottom. So like we're kind of positioned like stairs. Question mark. Question mark. So like even people in the back can see the movie, so like we're not being blocked by someone's like, you know, big head. Question mark. Question mark. We didn't have to pay for the new hall, so it's a major bonus. Ooh, question mark. Remember this one time my friend and I went to watch a movie and 20 minutes in the film got corrupted. So we went to a better empty cinema hall to watch the movie. I sat on the reclining sofa. It was fun. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds great. I've had an experience once in D-Box, and I honestly, I think I felt really gross because like in D-Box they actually like spritz water at you. I went to watch the King Kong versus Godzilla movie, question mark, in D-Box, which is honestly the perfect movie to watch in D-Box, but actually I'm not even sure if like that's doxing me. Question mark, that might be doxing me. Question mark, because I'm not sure if that's like a global thing or if that's just like cinema exclusive. Question mark. But yeah, no, like they actually had like seats that spritz water at you, and then they shake when things, and it follows the movie too. So if you're like in a like bike view, and then like you're turning, and it'll also like basically turn you physically. And like, I don't mind getting the water like spritzed at me. I just don't know where the water is coming from, and it's public water. It's not drinkable water. So like, I don't wanna. I don't know if that's, yeah. It was a little bit gross, but like, it was okay. Excuse me. Question mark, question mark. She was just raised by dwarves. Oh my god. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. But otherwise, it was a very interesting experience. Yeah, it was very cool. Good stuff, good stuff. I think there was this one time when I went to watch like a Cantonese movie with a friend of mine. And excuse me. And like I'm honestly not one for like Cantonese movies, but it was a Stephen Chow movie, and like she really wanted to watch it, and she was like, you should come with me. And then we went in the morning. Okay, we went at like 10 a.m, like 9-10 a.m ish, and literally everywhere, literally fucking everywhere, question mark, there was no one there. We thought we were the only ones in the cinema. I think someone came in halfway through the the movie, but like because we thought we were the only ones in the cinema, we were making a fucking racket. Okay, like we were we were literally like talking really loudly and like pointing at the screen and just doing shit, because like we didn't know anyone was there. You know, the movie started, we looked around, there was no one there. We were like, oh my god, this whole place is ours, right? And then when we left, there was someone walking out with us. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Question mark, question mark. Oh my god, Lyria said, welcome in, hi. Question mark, D-Box is a global company. Oh, thank goodness. Question mark, question mark. Okay, that's good, that's good. Question mark, question mark. It was very interesting though. Excuse me. I got the seats as a birthday gift, question mark, and it was very cool. Yeah, question mark, question mark. The water is collected by the floor drains and recycled. Oh god, please, god no. I really hope that's not the case, question mark. Better dwarves than vile gnomes? Yeah, god, keep me away from the gnomes. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Steven Chow, my god, let's go! Question mark, question mark. The cinemas around the world blew up when Minecraft movie came out. Don't forget the chicken incident. Are you talking about the popcorn stuff, or is there another incident involving a chicken? Oh my goodness. Question mark. WJ fam, welcome in. Hello, good chicken. Question mark, question mark. Okay. That being said, I think it's about time we actually get into reverse. Okay, let's get into actually playing reverse. Question mark. I'm very excited. Also, I have a second monitor now, so like the game's gonna be extra HD, and I'm gonna be playing on full screen, which is a whole new experience for me. So yeah, so yeah, question mark. Stream TDC, the theaters will watch it with you. Oh, I can't do that. The theaters here are like very strict about streaming and the like actually recording things in the theater. You can honestly, I think you could actually be jailed for it. I think so. Question mark, question mark. It's very bad. It gets to a point where like cinemas actively, like they basically say like, if we catch you guys recording in the cinema, like we won't bring new movies in. That's literally how bad it is. Excuse me. Question mark. But it's mainly because of like, it started because people were like recording anime movies in the theater when they were bringing it in, like and like yeah, it was really bad because like the parent company was like very unhappy with that, so they were like, yeah, no guys, like stop leaking the fucking movie, stop recording the fucking movie. Because we're gonna lose the rights to actually bring them to you, so like can you guys like not? It's basically the whole thing. Question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. We'll break you out, I'll bring my lucky dice. Oh god, no, I don't want to record in the cinema. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let me start up the game, let me start up the game. Question mark, question mark. Allow me to see. Allow me to see. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. I'll bring my lucky socks. You know what? I'd rather you wear your lucky socks and like actually just sit at the cinema and watch the movie with me. Question mark. Question mark. Okay, I'm gonna start this shit up. And then question mark. Question mark. Give me a second. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay. Let me move on over to here. Can you guys hear me still? Question mark, question mark. Excuse me. Okay, you guys see how this is? Do you guys see like how large this is? Like my screen can't even fit it. That's how small. That was how small my screen was when I was playing this game. Okay, that's how small my screen used to be. Let me fix that. Question mark, question mark. Oh my goodness. Okay, sick. Now, isn't that crystal clear? Isn't that perfect? Question mark. Do you see how small my cursor is in comparison to like what it was before? You guys can see my cursor. Okay, hold on. Hold on, give me a second. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Where's my cursor? You guys can't see my cursor. Why? Question mark, question mark. Okay, okay. Let me fix up some stuff to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. Okay, there it is. There's my cursor. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. You know you're old when you're happy about a pair of socks and undies. Let's go.
116. Oh, hey. I am... Oh, damn it. 114. 115.
I still can't believe they got like a satellite to blush. That's so wild to me. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let me switch over to reverse over on Twitch. Excuse me. Since we're not chatting anymore, question mark, question mark. Before we start, I should let you guys know. Okay, I should definitely let you guys know that we are sponsored. So, question mark, question mark. If at any point in like, you know, like watching me play the game, you feel an itch to download it and try it for yourself, or if you feel an itch to, you know, come back to the game, question mark, I hope you guys will consider using my link, question mark, my affiliate link, question mark, question mark. Thank you very much, question mark, question mark. Excuse me, we are sponsors, so that, yeah, just a heads up, I must tell you guys. Question mark, question mark. Okay, it's pinned, question mark, question mark.
The continuous electric wave never ceases.
Yeah. Are you gonna come up for Chug? I want to, you know, I really want to. Should we do it now? I'm honestly like, I want Chung, but I also like want to stay for the next question mark patch. Question mark, question mark. Let's see. Question mark. No, I'm not here. You know what? We're gonna try and pull for Chung, and then like once we get Chung, I'm gonna start saving. Question mark, question mark. Hello, sir. Question mark, question mark. Do we call BGM Salon? Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. I want like I want to get Chung, and then like I want to save. But also, question mark. Do you guys like? I forgot. Question mark. I completely brain farted. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm on the wrong screen. Not screen. I'm on the wrong thingy. Yeah. There we go. Question mark. Question mark. I believe this is... Oh, never mind. I was on the right screen. Okay. Yeah, this should do the thing. Okay, wonderful. Nice. I'm small again. Good stuff. Question mark, question mark. How about Yang Ye or other limited characters? They might interest you too. I think I'm mainly gonna pull for like Paper Heron and Chung, only because like they're like banner characters. Question mark. I'll probably focus on that because I honestly, even when I read like the individual effects, they won't stick out to me until I've tried them and I know how to play them. So I think I'm just gonna work with it. Like, I'm just gonna get characters that I think are interesting, or characters that I want to pull for the sake of pulling, and then like I'll try and work with what I have. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Question mark, question mark. By 3.7 he'd be permanent, but you may lose 50-50. Oh, that's fine. Question mark, question mark. Question mark. Are you a casual player and don't mind endgame stuff? I don't know what kind of player I am. All I know is that I pop in for my dailies every single day. And then I pull when I feel like it. Honestly, I'm sounding like a casual player. I think I'm a casual player. But I only like mainly focus on stories for streams. And then like after I'm done with the main story, we'll explore like literally everything else. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Chung's pretty cool. Chung is pretty cool. We're gonna be reading a story today, like later today. Excuse me. Good stuff. Is this a gacha game like Pokemon TCG? It's a gacha game. It's definitely a gacha game. But it's not really like Pokemon TCG. It's closer to being like Limbus, apparently. Like it's a lot closer to being like Limbus. Question mark. But it does feel like a card game, even if it isn't actually necessarily a card game. Question mark. Yeah. Question mark. Okay. We all know Daddy Igor is never leaving your team. I need more 6-star characters to replace Igor when I can't use Moxie, because I'm fucked. Question mark, question mark. You can test Chung in his character story. I don't know, I feel like I just want to pull for him. I just want bro in like my crew. You know what, we're gonna pull. Okay, we're gonna pull, and then like I feel like I'm still early enough. I'm still early enough in his whole thing. Not in his whole thing, but like in this game where like I could probably still get my currency. Question mark. You needed adopted daughters. I want to try and get him, but like I'm not looking to rush. Did she say Igor or Wygor? Igor, like IGOR. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let's go. Question mark. Now that I'm here, I'm scared, but I can't go back. I can't tell. Is that piss yellow? That is. Holy fuck! What? That's so many. Do I have anyone new? Oh, it's everyone I already have. Again! Interesting. Oh. I'm not getting anyone new. I'm not getting anyone new. Question mark, question mark. Excuse me. How far do I have to go before I get? Okay. Time limited banner. Wait. This is roaring aspirations. Question mark. Roaring aspirations. It's literally this, right? It's literally this. Question mark. How much more do I have left? I keep clicking on this. Stop. Okay. Question mark. Soaring aspirations. Witness of iron and blood. Okay. So we've got one. What? That's it? Oh, it takes some time. I think like we have maybe 30. We have 30 pulls. We're 30 pulls in, I think. Oh, excuse me. 30 more pulls? Can do! Question mark. No! This is so sad. Okay. Again. Guys, what is this? Oh, hey!
Oh,
cute!
I hope you're not afraid of her. Wow, this place is so cool.
Oh my god, her accent! I love her. I love her so much. Oh my god. Again. Ah! It's fine. It's okay.
Even
Question
now,
mark.
The continuous electric wave never ceases.
Sorry, hold on. I forgot where all the shit is. No! 7 days? That long? 17 days. Question mark, hello. No, it's not worth it. How many of these do I need? Question mark. Shaman? Am I saying that name right? Shaman? Question mark. Oh, I'm not moving. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, yep. Okay, sorry. My new setup's a little bit janky. It's a little bit wonky. Question mark. 7. Even if I got these, it wouldn't be enough. Question mark. Am I missing anything else? Okay, whatever. It's okay. If we don't get him now, we can just get him eventually. Question mark. I'm sure like at the end of the stream we'll be able to pull again. Question mark. Only one? Only one more? Question mark? Wait, if it's literally only one more, I'll do it. I think I need 3 more. Question mark. 1 more? Oh, wait. Yeah, I only need 1 more. That's true. I don't need 10. I only need 8. Oh, fuck it. I'll do it. Yeah. Sure. I'll bite. This is probably like... I assume this is gonna put a lot of people in pain just because this is so hard to get, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I only need 1. Question mark. Okay, 1. Come on. 9? I need 10? is fine. This is fine. Sorry, it turns out I did need 10. Sorry, I was hallucinating. Question mark, question mark. You can get in a single character story event. Hell yeah, let's go. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let's just start on the story. I'm pretty sure we'll get it. We'll get it by then. Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it. Question mark, question mark. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Very cool. Question mark, question mark. Let's head into... No, it's not here. Question mark. It's in here. Hello. Okay, and then we're gonna head into Spring Comes Slowly. Isn't this adorable? Question mark. This is adorable. I love it. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Maybe this is the one. Kachach will come in. Or Kakaj will come in. Oh my god. I don't know how to say your name. Also, participating in the survey also gives you clear jobs. Hello. I was wondering about the survey. I don't know what the survey even is. So yeah, I want to see. Question mark. This is interesting. Question mark, question mark. A Papercraft Legion. Mass attack gains Eureka plus 2 deals. I can't brain this. For each Eureka Paper Heron has, this attack gains ultimate might plus 15%. Ooh. Okay. Alright. After attacking grants 8 points to inspiration. Of inspiration to impromptu incantation. Mental damage from an enemy. Additional total points of inspiration granted to impromptu incantation. What? Mental damage if impromptu incantation has at least points of inspiration. Things attacks. Okay. I don't get it, but it's okay. There's so many new terms! Chi Panorama. Glimpse of the Tao. Is it gonna tell me? Excuse me, okay. I see this one of the cards. Question mark. Enhancements from all lower levels. Impromptu incantation split attacks no longer suffer a final damage dealt penalty. When the number of enemies... Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it until I actually play it. Question mark, question mark. Shaper of Chi. So that's not the same. Question mark. These are not the cards. What? Question mark. I don't mind the essay. It's the terms that they don't explain that kind of like confuse me. Question mark, question mark. Is it like a survey in a game event or like an actual survey? Because gacha games often do that to get feedback. I thought it was like a survey. Turns out this is like a trial thing for you to try the characters. Question mark. Click big numbers. Okay, trust. Okay, trust. Wait. Hold on. I want to see again. Hold on. Question mark. Show me her thing. Question mark. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
I'm still settling in. Not so used to staying in one place, see? Especially with so many visitors. Lucky for me, I have a few more centuries to get accustomed to it.
Does this matter? Question mark? Oh god. Oh my god. Question mark. Insight 1. Question mark. I don't get it. I'm actually quite struggling with this. Okay. Fuck it. Valley Wind. 1 stack of Valley Wind and 2 Eureka to grant. Okay, so this is good. Okay, I think I can just follow the basic rules. Buffs first, and then attacks after, and gain as much Eureka as possible. Question mark. If that's what I gotta do, maybe I can make that work. Hello? Holy fuck, she's gorgeous. Question mark. When you see it in the game versus when you see it in live stream. No, actually, no, real. Question mark. My brain is not braining with these essays. I like essays. I just like when I understand those essays. Question mark. That's my biggest issue. Question mark. Deals mental damage, critical rate. Okay, question mark. After attacking inflicts neuralgia. Trigger up to 4 times. What's a neuralgia? Prompted incantation. Takes the corresponding attack instance. Total damage. Corresponding attack instance? So like after that attack of impromptu incantation, the next one? Times 40? Question mark? Okay, fuck it. You know what? We're just gonna do it. I don't think I can read through any of this. Question mark. I just kind of want to see what they do. So, there are buffs for all of them. Question mark. This is hell. She's a healer. Question mark. Hello. Kiparina. I don't think I've seen Kiparina before. Question mark. Lots of buffs. Ooh, okay, so she shields. Interesting. Question mark, question mark. I have a vague understanding. God damn. Cosmic radiation. Okay, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We're just gonna do it. Hello. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. America, welcome in. Hi. Question mark, question mark. Oh boy.
Don't take a wrong step.
Okay, alright. Alright, I don't know what that was. Question mark. An Lee accumulates inspiration points equal to the number of wandering spirits at the start of each round. Oh boy. Question mark, question mark. Okay, big number good, correct? Okay, trust. Question mark, question mark. I'm gonna use a buff. Hello? Question mark? Auspicious wind. Ooh.
Let me think
Question
on
mark, question mark. Can I go for these tinier ones first? I think I will. What do you even do? Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We'll get the low guys first. Question mark, question mark. You up. You up. What do you even do? I literally am not reading the cards. Wait. Hold on. Okay, you
An
up.
interesting one.
One target attack. After attacking grants incantation might plus 60 to the first 3 impromptu incantation attacks this round. Casting this incantation again only increases the number of attacks to enhance. Okay, so it doesn't like increase, it doesn't stack the percent. It just makes it apply to more incantations after that. Question mark, question mark. Okay. Question mark, question mark. Okay, what's this? Question mark. Instant. Question mark. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring her up. And then what's this? Her up. And then question mark. It's a bit of random bullshit go. But you only chose the cards and numbers. Question mark. I see. Asankara, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Question mark. You see numbers on top of cards? Choose that, but start with an Unli buff and Heron buff. Question mark. Question mark. Heron buff. Question mark. Question mark. This is Heron's buff, right? No, I'm not even sure. Probably, right? Question mark. Question mark. Okay, I see it. Question mark, question mark. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I'll try it. Okay, so we'll start with An's question mark. Wait, no, this is literally Heron's. This is Heron's. This is literally Heron's. Okay, question mark, question mark. And this is Keeperina. Question mark, question. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna make sense of it later. Boom. 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 Question mark?
Take a deep breath.
Concentrate and visualize.
What'd it do?
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version!
Look at that. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What?
Only for an instant.
Oh! What?
It's fast.
I'm impressed.
Sakyarka, it's it one. Don't take a wrong step.
Do you guys see that number? What's this? Question mark. Continuous action for 2 rounds. After attacking, consumes 2 Eureka to grant attack instance 1 for the... what? Question mark? Question mark? Okay. It's fine. You... up, I think? Question mark? Question mark? Okay. I want to look at the buffs. Shield. We have shields. We have, like, hella shields. Question mark. Question mark. Fuck, I don't know. You up.
An interesting one.
You up. I should be healing.
Let me think on it.
Easy lah.
No worries.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Fireworks.
And that's that.
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
Holy fuck.
Don't resist.
How strong are these enemies? Holy fuck.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
I see this thing now. I understand. I think. Question mark. Damn! Okay, I don't fully understand what's going on, but this is kind of fun. And honestly, I don't know what's going on. Question mark, but I'm not complaining. Question mark. Alright, okay. Question mark. This is again another shield. I'm okay even if we don't have shields for now. You up? Maybe impromptu incantation. Okay. Excuse me. Question mark. Excuse me. Okay. One.
An interest.
No. One.
Maybe take a deep breath.
Two. No. Wait. One.
La.
Excuse me. Question mark. Eureka.
Relax.
Okay. Question mark. You up?
Let me think on it.
Okay, whatever. Go! Question mark. This archetype can let you run in auto and always win. No, actually, for real? Question mark? That's kind of wild. I hardly ever auto because I want to know how to play the characters. But this is a little bit too big brain for me. It'll probably take me a bit to fully understand how to play this. Only because, like, I don't have that base understanding of how things work. Question mark. Okay.
Stop.
Alright. Interesting. Question mark. Plant promptu? Why specifically plant? Question mark. Is it different if it's like non-plant? Like what if it was like fucking like beast promptu? Question mark. If you play 5 cards instead of 4, that's what 1 AP is. Oh, action point. Okay. Yumigari, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Good stuff. Actually, let me move here. Question mark. Good stuff. Because paper heron is a plant. So specifically this, like this combo, this build. Question mark. Interesting. Paper heron changes the afflatus of the pew to plant. Pew? Question mark. Huh. Star promptu means bearer quality. Oh, it's literally like the name of the team. Oh, I see. Okay, that is interesting. Very interesting. What does this do? Empower incantation 2 rounds. Wandering spirit. Question mark. Look, I don't know. Why are these numbers different? Are they random? Are they completely random? Question mark. Hello. Sure. Question mark. Hello. You up.
An interesting one.
And then, you up. You up.
An interesting
Question
one.
mark. Mass attack. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use one of these. Yeah. Or this. We already have it. Go!
Maybe take a deep breath.
同游的微，莫运虚无。what a bloom! Rise.
Woo!
骑士好还。
Got your back. It looks like those lantern dragons. That's so cool. Question mark. Hello? Ooh. That barely did shit. Is this literally purely meant for you to explore the characters? So like all of the enemies are really tanky and you're just not gonna die from like their attacks? Question mark? Is it like just enough to keep you alive for you to test it? Question mark? Question mark? Can you even die from these enemies? Question mark? Question mark? Yes, I see. Question mark? Question mark? The ult is fun. Ooh. Okay, so this looks potentially like an question mark? Question mark? Text to enhance. Fuck. Okay, no. Damn, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep putting this one up because I like you up. You up.
Let me think on
What's this? Impromptu. It's the same thing. Okay. Question mark, question mark. These numbers are fucking changing. Are they changing? Is it just me? Let's see if we get this too. Sure, go!
Such is the way. Concentrate and visualize.
It's kind of hard to die. I literally had no. Whoa! Wow! Oh, you're fucking joking.
Rise.
Let me help, please.
Heaven and earth are one.
You were
within
not kidding when you said An's ult was really fun. You were not fucking kidding. Holy shit. I've never seen numbers that big. I have never fucking seen. I've never seen numbers that fucking big.
Don't take it on step.
Holy fuck! I don't even see numbers that big in my day-to-day! I'm taking it back. I'm fucking taking it back. Question mark, question mark. Damn. Oh god, sorry. Question mark, question mark. Okay, what's this? What'd it do? Question mark, question mark. I'm guessing this is keep arenas. Question mark, question mark. This is so cute. All enemies for 3 rounds. Cosmic radiation. Fuck, hello. Damage taken reduction. Okay, so like this is... Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Hello. Song for the bad tooth. Deals 600. Ooh. This attack gains critical rate. Ooh. After this attack stores a critical hit, the spell stats down. Effects from all allies after attacking inflicts neuralgia. I still don't really know what neuralgia is. Question mark. On the target for 1 round and grants 8 points of inspiration to the... question mark. I want this because it's 8 points. Impromptu incantation. Or no, it's inspiration. Yeah. Okay, you up soon. Question mark, but first. Hello. Question mark. You up.
An interesting one.
You up.
Let me...
No, maybe not. Question mark. You up.
An interesting one.
You up.
Some peaceful moments.
Question mark.
Nothing wonderful.
Where's my 1 AP? Question mark. I actually don't know why it's gone. Question mark.
Let me think.
You up.
Wonderful journey.
You up. You up. You up. No, wait. One.
An interesting one.
2,
Maybe take a
3.
No worries.
And that's that.
But only for an instant.
Okay. Wow.
Breathe.
Was Tooth Fairy like a really early character? Question mark? Draco, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. AP is brought back with Tooth Fairy attack skill. Oh. I see. Alright. Tooth Fairy the attack skill. This one? Question mark? Ooh, question mark. Gains continuous action 1 for 2 rounds. Is that the AP? Question mark? Continuous action? Yes? Oh, that's what it means? Continuous action! Oh my god! Hell yeah! Question mark, question mark. I'm literally not even using Keep Arena because we're not dying. I don't feel the need to use any of the shields. Question mark, question mark. Okay. Question mark, question mark. You up, debuff. Question mark, question mark. The first 5. Oh,
It's a tough
hello.
one, boss.
You up? Sure.
Wonderful journey.
No.
It's a tough one,
You
boss.
up.
Maybe
You
not.
up. You up. Yeah, okay, go.
Wonderful journey.
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version.
This is so crazy.
Thanks.
How am I gonna go back? How am I gonna go back to seeing my small ass numbers after this? Hello! Okay, something tells me Keep Arena's story is like really crazy. Question mark. Her ult is good to get rid of debuffs. Aside from that, she's AP friendly. I see. That's so interesting. She gives you shields for free. That's why she's so strong. That's so crazy. Damn. Okay, yeah, these surveys definitely work. Question mark, question mark. That's actually fucking cool. Question mark, question mark. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We'll see if I remember it by the time like I want to like use the thing. Thank you for the follow, it's a miracle. Also, it was absolutely not me. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Question mark, question mark. Mind you, this is Shield Survey. Every character's in Portrait too. That makes sense. Question mark, question mark. The fact they can get to this point is already like very like ooh. Question mark, question mark. Pretty wild. Big stretch. Big massive stretch. Hold on. Okay. Question mark. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Question mark, question mark. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, hey. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Good stuff, good stuff. You guys can tell I left this specifically for stream. I didn't touch this at all. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let's get started. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Let's get started. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. A Taoist awoken. The morning began with soothing silence, punctuated only by a soft, cool breeze. And soon after, the first rays of sunlight broke through infold, announcing the first gasp of spring. A young Taoist rests atop a leafy tree, feathered by the spring breeze and shaded by the leaves slowly drifting towards sleep. Faint voices from below rouse her. She leans in to listen carefully.
Master.
Though drowsy from her rest, she leans closer still, trying to make out what the voices are saying, only to lose her balance and fall into endless darkness. Huh. Question mark. Welcome in, Lazier Bear. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Good stuff, good stuff. The sky above is a dull pale gray. The first lunar month has just ended, and despite the melting of the ice and snow, the air feels colder than it should. The innkeeper slowly paces about the courtyard with her hands behind her back before deciding to rest in an empty chair. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. It's freezing! Why hasn't that boy thrown more wood on the fire, Where's that loud anyway? Did anyone teach you that there are rules out here? Question mark? I don't care about your rules. I follow my own principles. Who's this? Is it too much to ask for a single day where no one draws their weapon in my inn? The innkeeper sighs and slips away from her barely warm chair, moving deftly around the corridor to hide herself. Question mark, question mark. But you have a look of it. Mia VA, I literally can't. I'm literally using the same voice for like everyone. Madam. I was wondering where you'd gone off to, avoiding your work, no doubt. Question mark? Oh god. This is hardly my fault. Besides, it's not as though we have any real customers today. Shh. Be quiet. They might hear you. Alright, I'll just take a quick look to see what's happening. Oh my, that man has a knife in his hand, but the girl he's facing actually looks calm, relaxed even. Wait, that peculiar mule of hers seems familiar. Oh, we know who this is. The innkeeper pulls the curious waiter back down and glares at him. What are you doing? Are you trying to get the both of us killed? I just realized there are swords clanging in the back and people are fighting. It did not occur to me that that was the case because I couldn't visually see it. Please don't break my... Please don't break my elm tables and chairs. I only bought them this winter. Why must they start a fight just as we're closing for the night? A sudden yawn comes from a forgotten corner. Closing time already? The young Taoist in red lifts her head from her arms. A crease from her sleeve has left a faint mark on her cheek. She stands up and brushes off her clothes, but looks reluctant to leave.
But
I haven't finished my mung bean cakes. Mung bean cakes do be pretty good. Hello? Forget about the cakes. You better find somewhere to hide. There's gonna be a fight. You mean there is a fight? Like right now? Should it get out of hand, some innocent bystander may get hurt. That's the last thing I need on my conscience. A fight? Where? I don't see any... Oh. That's a flex! That's a fucking flex! Question mark. Thank you for dropping in, Lazy Bear. I hope you have a good time with the VOD. Good stuff, good stuff. Thank you for dropping in. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. What are you... Why are you sitting back down?
Don't worry.
Because there's nothing to worry about. That girl knows her limits. She'll be careful. Okay. What about the angry-looking man? The man? Oh, he's certain to lose. Who is this? So sleepy. This will take a while. Wake me when you close. What? This is no time for a nap! The innkeeper is me right now. Like, the only reason I'm not more stressed about this is because this person is probably associated with Paper Heron. And, like, she knows what's going on, so she can be relaxed. But if I were the innkeeper, I'd be, like, crashing out right now. I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out! Get out right now! Question mark. The Taoist gives a casual wave of her head already resting on the table once more. Low cortisol is real. That's real. While the Taoist sleeps soundly, tensions run high near the gate. Even if they don't aspire to be a hero, a Taoist should never use their skills to cheat people. Oh. Wait, girl with a mule? You mean... Wait. I thought when they said girl with a mule, I thought they were referring to Paper Heron. This is someone else. Question mark. Interesting. Very interesting. She's cute. Ah! Who spoke any words of heroes? Question mark. I won't let some irritating little bug lecture me. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Man with a knife. It takes no strength to know right from wrong, and this is a wrong I cannot walk away from. Big talk, little bug. Let's go. The mule has lore? Oh my god, Ria, the mule has lore! Question mark. The man pushed back a step into the... Wait, oh my god. The man pushed back a step into the courtyard, nearly topples before steadying himself. Bug's waiting, come on. I should stop autoing it. I should just click. Yeah, because like there aren't any voice lines. Question mark, question mark. From his hiding spot, the waiter slaps a nearby wall in realization. Question mark, question mark. Imagine being named man with a knife by your parents. Yeah, no, imagine being named girl with a mule. Like, goddamn. Intense BGM. No, literally. Oh my goodness. I remember her. She was involved in that trouble at the pawn shop last month. Apparently, the pawnbroker Wong was pressuring a customer to sell their family heirloom. That girl happened to pass by, so she intervened to try and reason with him. After exchanging only a few words, it escalated into a photo fight. Damn. Oh, that girl! She showed up just before the Douchewell Festival, if I'm not mistaken. I heard she was looking for what was again? Chi flows? Whether she found it or not, she's certainly causing a world of trouble. Neither pawnbroker Wong, talisman seller Lee, nor the head of the armed escort, Mr. Zhao, could stand against her. Question mark. Zhao? 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 Question mark. The cryptography lead! What? Wait! Oh my god! The waiter counts out the names on his fingers while the innkeeper shakes her head disapprovingly. Is that a spoiler? Or is that like actually, because I don't remember. Just a heads up, I don't remember. So like, I won't know if something's a spoiler. I have to ask. Question mark, question mark. Just a heads up, just a heads up. Question mark, question mark. Okay. She's certainly bitten off more than she can chew this time. Question mark, question mark.
Oh no.
Question mark, that's in chapter 7. Okay, question mark, question mark. Okay, that means I have seen it. All right, cool. Thank you, thank you. I have horrible memory. I need to be told if something is a spoiler. Question mark. Ulrich was named as cryptography lead. Was Ulrich mentioned at all? Question mark? Did I see it? Where's Ulrich? Question mark, question mark. Head of the armed escort. Am I confused? I think I'm confused. Question mark, question mark. Thank you for your trumpet. Thank you so much for the gifted. Big appreciate. Question mark, question mark. Okay. You there. Are you coming? The sleeping Taoist only shifts place in response. Clearly more interested in staying where she is. As the fight draws closer, the innkeeper lets out a weary sigh, grabs her bumbling waiter by the collar and rushes into the kitchen. Hello? So you've got a few tricks up your sleeve after all. Not bad. Cause your work. If you return the money you swindled and swear to clean up your act, I'll let you go. Oh, she's badass. Ha! What makes you think I'll stay true to my word? That money is long gone, and I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. With a glance at the napping Taoist, the man's sneer twists into a malicious grin. He flicks his wrist, sending his knife flying toward her. Oh, you dumb shit. Oh my god, you're fucking stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gritting her teeth, she pivots and throws her longsword, sending it flying through the air and knocking the knife aside. She breathes a subtle sigh of relief. The longsword clatters to the ground, the sound almost lost in the man's bellowing laughter. With another sneer, he draws a second blade and brings it down in a heavy slash.
I don't think that's for the best.
Now that's a little much, don't you think? Question mark, question mark? The blade stops mid-descent. Its edge caught between a pair of fingers! Ah, you fucked with the wrong bitch! Okay, that's good. White Cheek coats the Taoist's fingertips. She turns and smiles at the stunned girl. Apologies for interrupting. I'm sure you can handle him yourself, but I just hate it when people don't play fair. Yeah, no, me too. I hate that. Question mark, question mark. I like how that's the line that they recorded. Like, it sounds like they're actually gonna reuse this line. I should have. No, my cake. Question mark, question mark. Ugh, question mark. Because of their parents named their child man with a. Ah, I get it now. Thank you for explaining that to me. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm a little bit, what's the word? Question mark slow. I appreciate it. Thank you for explaining that to me. Good stuff, good stuff. She simply brings her index finger and middle fingers together, tracing a sigil in the air. At once, the blade knocked cake. The blade knocked cake sails back onto the... Don't eat it now. It was on the floor. It was on the floor. You can't eat that. Okay, it didn't hit the floor. It's fine. A Taoist? The man looks her over and notices the white jade sword at her side. So you had a powerful master waiting for me, did you? What? He's treating her like some kind of final boss. Bro, you're not gonna survive this. Powerful master? Who? Where? You're nothing but a fraud. Despicable little bug. I know nothing of her. I really only came for the cakes. Trouble showed up, so I stepped in. Nothing more, nothing less.
But
now that you've stopped, perhaps we can talk this out like reasonable people. The man lashes out with another strike, harmlessly cutting through the air above the Taoist's head. Excuse me. Excuse me. Not a talker, I
冠其
see.
民宿，陈动开威。
I think he's cooked. Can you imagine like she does this and he just blows up into flames? I think that'd be like really based. Is that how you use the word based? Question mark. It's very out of character, but I think it'd be very funny. Question mark. Paper Heron needs to control the flow of chi to transform the paper and complete the paper cutting. First, drag from here and control the flow of chi along the line. Oh, I love these. You know what I should do? I have a. Wait. Hold on. Wait here. I'm gonna bring my Wacom tablet and see if I can use that instead. I want to see if it might be easier. Sorry, it's somewhere like really far away. Let me bring it over. Question mark. Okay, let's see if my Wacom tablet will actually make a difference. Question mark. Or it'll be easier with the mouse. We'll find out. We will find out. Good stuff. Question mark. You guys can see my thing, right? Look at this. Okay. Let's start. Ooh. Okay. No, I'm very bad at this. Stop. You're embarrassing me. This is embarrassing. Oh my god. I thought this would be easier. Okay, well at least it's it's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. I think I might have done a better job with my mouse. Okay. Let's. Oh, I just have to tap on them. Okay, cool. It's really bad. That was really bad. You guys didn't see that. You guys did not see that. Question mark. Question mark. Me exposing her drawing skill. Look, I can draw. I just don't do enough. I'm out of practice. Question mark. That was so bad. Oh my god. A red paper swallow flutters in the air, spins twice, and comes to rest on the tip of the man's knife. Is that all you got? The paper swallow teeters on the spot.
Oh, my mistake.
Sorry, I haven't done this for a while. Now!
What's wrong?
What's happening? That was the nicest what's wrong I've read in my entire life. That was so out of character. Kanaka, welcome in. The man only stares, dumbfounded, as the swallow snatches the knife by the hilt and flies off with it toward the gate. She literally stole from him. That's funny. My knife! You two. Fine! You and your master win this round, little bug. But don't let me see you in Chuntown again.
Not to worry.
What a coincidence. I was planning on moving on anyway. Oh, he's gone. I wonder if he heard me. Did you guys see that? I'm pretty sure it glitched out for a bit. Sorry. Question mark. The Taoist sits back with a yawn and a lazy shake of her head, her eyes turning to the girl's mule. Oh my god, he's not a man with a knife. He's just man. She literally took away his whole identity. That's so funny. Question mark. You're a mule. Perhaps you'd like to tie it up? Huh? Oh, right. Gathering herself, the girl affectionately pats the mule's ear and ties it to a pillar. Excuse me. That was rather hairy. Thank you for dealing with that brute. My name is Pip, by the way. Would my rescuer be so kind as to give me hers? Ooh, her name's Pip? That's a very interesting name. I thought it would be more Chinese, I'm not gonna lie. Question mark, question mark. But I don't know if she looks very Chinese. Question mark, question mark. She doesn't really look very Chinese. I should mention, like, I can say that I'm ethnically Chinese. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Super Kali girl, welcome in. Hi. Question mark, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the super. Good morning, sweet Oshi. How is your day going? It's going very good. Also, Oshi, hello. Question mark, question mark. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super. I hope your day is going very well as well. Question mark, question mark.
Think nothing of it.
You're very welcome, Pip. They call me Paper Heron. Lady Paper Heron? Question mark. Yeah, but cannot read Chinese, Mia. No, literally, I can't read Chinese. It is what it is. What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? But just Heron will do. Alright, Heron. Question mark. So sorry to disturb your rest. Please, allow me to repay you with a meal. They're closing. They're literally closing. It's okay. We'll do this another time. Oh, there's no need for that. I still have my cakes to work through. It would be remiss of me not to drop that right this instant! A sheet of snow slides down from the inn's eaves. What? What? Paper Heron turns her gaze towards Pip's outburst. The mule, somehow freed, eyes her slowly. No! Oh my god! Okay, you know what? The mule's doing like Pip a favor. Now Pip can actually buy her something. Question mark. Then with a deft flick of its tongue, it swipes the last cake. Oh my god! Question mark. Thief! He's a thief! Question mark. It's going as well as it can go from here at work. I hope you have a good day at work, Super Coming Girl. Thank you so much for the super again. I really appreciate it. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Oh my goodness. Question mark. She's not a girl with a mule. Oh my god, let's go. She's Pip. Around this time, the game, I believe their Silk Road was a thing. So many foreigner traders were around China at the time. I wouldn't be surprised then if she wasn't like fully Chinese, I guess. Question mark, question mark. Huh? Question mark? Did your mule just... I swear to you, I didn't tell him to do that. Right, not to worry. So you said something about buying me a meal. She's really gonna come back to this. Okay. Question mark, question mark. Fair enough. Yeah, this is fair. Question mark, question mark. You ever had a bad day where a mule eats your cake? I guess now I have. That was surprisingly fast. I thought this would take longer. I'm not gonna lie. Question mark. Okay. The mountain in her memory. Excuse me. Question mark, question mark. I love the texture in the back. It's so pretty.
Heron.
Uh-huh.
Heron.
Ooh, whoa, that's...
Finch.
I thought you were due to be back tomorrow. So what did you do with yourself while I was away? I forgot. What? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, the villain from before was a moth. Interesting. Okay, so this is someone else. Question mark. So what did you do with yourself while I was away?
Well...
The only thing there is to do, recite texts, morning and evening, over and over. Oh, excuse me. And Master sighing in the courtyard has nothing to do with you? Well, he asked me a question and I answered honestly. Pearl Finch lets out a resigned, knowing sigh. Answered honestly. And what might that answer have been exactly? Yesterday, before the morning class, Master went into his long lecture as always, and then asked each of us about our plans for the future. Brother Liang's aspirations. Brother Liang's... Brother Liang? Question mark? Liang, question mark. Dude, I don't know. Brother Liang's aspirations are the same as always. He dreams of mastering the art of the blade, wants to carry the White Horse School's name far and wide. Oh, this is history.
Well,
You can guess what Master said to that. Our school's sword is not a tool for violence.
what do you think, eh?
Not a bad impression, eh? Well, you would know how to do it. You are the one who puts that look on his face most often. Then Brother San stepped forward and said, all who practice Taoism ought not to disrupt the natural flow of things, but rather tend to their own minds. The very idea passed down from ancestor Lu? You know the words, when one's mind is tranquil and free of distracting thoughts, all things between heaven and earth will become one with it. Master got so angry he did that thing where he paced back and forth with his hands clasped behind his back. I can see it. So much, welcome in. Good stuff. I hope you have a good lunch. Question mark, have a good munch. Question mark, question mark. Oh, what am I gonna do with you all?
Finch.
That's exactly what Master said. Paper Heron clears her throat and puts her hands behind her back. Your honesty is commendable. However, you have chosen narrow paths. One's lacking true vision or growth. Pearl Finch, your senior sister, however, possesses a more expansive vision. You would do well to look to her as your role model. I was so happy for you hearing such praise that he caught me off guard when he suddenly asked me to share my own desires. You told him you want to go down the mountain and sell mung bean cakes, didn't you? Oh, you told him you want to go down to the mountain and sell mung bean cakes, didn't you? Yes, Wait, how'd you know that? Brother Liang greeted me with the news before I even stepped through the gate. Paper Heron's stern senior finally smiles. If I recall, it was... I don't know how to read this. Taosu? 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 Question mark? Last time? Why the turn to mung bean cakes? Cause she likes mung bean cakes. I can't read these words. Question mark. Well, Taosu are much too tricky to make. Taosu! Oh! Okay, no. I just realized what this was. Okay, so it's Taosu. Okay. It's like, it's also a kind of It's also a kind of bean cake. It's like it has a mochi-like texture, like on the outside. It's like a rice. It's like tangyuan, which is like it's like, oh my god, I can't believe. Oh fuck, Taosu mentioned. Okay, question mark. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. So. It's like a mochi-like texture on the outside. It's very glutinous, and on the inside they have a kind of bean filling. Question mark. When they said mung bean cake, I actually thought they were talking about like taosu. Question mark. I could be wrong though. Like let me check. This is gonna be really embarrassing if I'm wrong. Question mark. Taosu. I'm wrong! Okay. Mung bean cakes. I'm wrong. Forget what I said, I'm wrong. Okay, mung bean cakes is what I thought Taosu was. But Taosu is apparently something else. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's something else. It's a Chinese walnut cookie. Question mark. What I thought was a Taosu was literally the mung bean cake. The mung bean cakes are really good. Question mark. I've never had these. I think I've been calling them the wrong thing this whole time. It's good to know. Oh my god, I literally can't say I'm Chinese anymore. Question mark. Super Kami Girl, welcome in, hi. I thought it was a Dragon Ball Z character. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that, doesn't it? Question mark. Excuse me. Question mark. What's Boasu? I have no idea. I don't know what Boasu is. But if you're talking about Tao Su, I think that's how you say it. I forgot. Fuck. Is this not? Question mark? It's a Chinese walnut cake. Question mark? They're called Tao Su. I've eaten them before. It turns out it's not the mung bean cake, but it's the Chinese walnut cookies. Question mark? Tao Su? I don't think I know what Tao Su is. Question mark. It's spelled like this. Question mark? If you read this, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Question mark? Excuse me. This is very embarrassing. Yeah, I'm definitely not Chinese enough to be explaining any of this. Question mark? It's okay, I'll do it anyway. I may not know anything, but it's my right. It's my birthright. Question mark? Okay, well, those are much too tricky to make. I never get the crust crisp enough. That should have been my first clue that it wasn't what I was thinking of. Mung bean cakes are far easier.
Karen.
Clearly, you've thought this through. Of course I have! If spiritual development demands our full focus, then I say daily life does too. Excuse me. But what is Taoism? Can I eat it? Oh, no. I think Taoism is, either I actually think it's based on an actual like religion, question mark, which I know to be Taoism, question mark. I think it might be similar, but it's not the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing, but actually it might be the same thing. Yeah, it might be the same thing. Question mark, because this is based on history. Yeah, this is a real thing. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Question mark. Yeah. This still exists, by the way. This is a religion that still exists. Question mark. It's very interesting. Excuse me. Master teaches that the way is in everything. Brother Liang seeks it in the sword. Brother Sun in the mind. As for me, I'll look for it in my cakes. Perhaps we'll each find our way. Question mark. No wonder Master is upset. One fights, one studies, and one dreams of running a cake shop. Question mark. Definitely can't eat that. Yeah, no, don't. Don't do it. The White Horse School has soldiers, scholars, and even wanderers, yet none will answer its true calling. None will take up the duty of subduing... I can't say this one with a straight face. God, I forgot how to say it properly. If I say it now, it's gonna be bad. Lanzu. Question mark. That's not true. We still have you. The painful thing about being a Chinese person that can't speak Chinese, or at least can speak enough Chinese, is knowing that the way you're saying it is wrong, but not knowing what the right way is. That's the hardest part about doing this. If I couldn't speak Chinese at all, this would be a lot easier to do because I'll just wing it. Question mark. Me?
That's
Question
right.
mark? We all know Master favors you, and you're the one who's been seeing to the school's affairs. It's only right that you inherit its legacy.
Me?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, she's actually saying it. Keeping... Lanzu, subdued is our shared duty. A duty we all accept without hesitation. But when the day is done, we each have different gifts. She shakes her head and smiles, her shoulders dropping as she decides not to finish her thought.
Never mind.
So, I brought some fresh... Fuck, how do you say this? Question mark? Is it Tao Su? Am I saying that right? I think I might be saying it wrong. Fuck, I'm getting so distracted because I feel like I'm saying everything wrong. Let me listen to this, hold on. Question mark. Hold on. I think we're gonna be saying this a lot. Question mark. What the fuck? Question mark? No one explains it! Never mind, fuck it. It's okay, it's cool. Question mark. I brought some fresh... Taosu from town. I'm not certain they'll be to your liking. This is hard. Switching between these two are hard. Very, very hard. Question mark, question mark. Paper hair and 10 darts out. Retrieving a Taosu with masterful precision. Stop! Question mark. She takes a bite and her expression melts with satisfaction. Heavens above, this is the taste! Why do mine never taste like this? Question mark. Well, this confirms things. For me, the way does not lie in Taosu. Taosu. Question mark. This is only in mung bean cakes that I shall discover my path. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Question mark. Do you voice the characters when you play? Like, do you mentally read their messages in a voice you have for them? I don't. I just read them. I don't actually even hear anything when I read. It just processes in my brain. So I don't hear any voices in my head. When people say like I can hear it in my head, for me it's usually because I've heard the thing and I'm hearing the sound rather than processing the words that I'm hearing. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. If it makes you feel better, it sounds right to me, but I don't understand Chinese. Oh, question mark. Me too. Except I understand Chinese enough to struggle with this. You don't have voices in your head? No, I don't. Question mark. It just does things. I don't actually hear anything in my head. It's also hard for me to see things in my head, but I don't have aphantasia. I don't think I actually have that. Question mark, question mark. Perhaps wait until you try some tomorrow before declaring your life's new mission.
Finch.
Tomorrow? What's so important about... Wait, do you plan to take me down to the mountain? Ooh, hey. Not for fun. We've got some business to attend to down there. She's so cute.
In the future.
And only if you promise me one thing. If Master asks you what you desire, please stop telling him you want to sell paper cuttings or snacks. Alright, fine. I shall tell only you. That's not her point! Oh, excuse me. He has high hopes for you. Very interesting. It hurts him to hear you say it. Aww. Wait, no, this honestly hits kind of hard knowing what happens after. A ladle of hot oil splatters over the tofu, releasing the sharp aroma of spring onions and chili that hits the customers immediately. I am fucking drooling. This tofu, is it supposed to have this white fuzz? Oh, it's the moldy one! Question mark. Don't worry, miss. This is Huanzhou's specialty, hairy tofu. You won't find it anywhere else. Excuse me. Question mark. Oh wow, it tastes incredible. Heron, you must try. Try some. Achoo! Question mark. It's alright, not too different from the tofu I've had before. Question mark, question mark. Hairy tofu. There's actually a kind of tofu that they cultivate, is that the word? Like they have like a certain kind of edible mold grow on the tofu. Like I know this is actually a thing. I've never personally tried it, but apparently it forms like a skin when you fry it. Question mark. Excuse me, but I'm not too sure. I don't think it's the same thing as sticky tofu. I think sticky tofu is something else. Sticky tofu is a kind of fermented tofu, but I believe hairy tofu is, like, it has mold. Question mark, question mark. Question mark. I basically have a thinking voice in my head, which sounds different from my natural voice since I'm trans femme. I see. Question mark, question mark. When I think of things, I just, like... Yeah, it's hard to explain what I'm actually feeling when I'm thinking things. Yeah. It's also why I feel like, especially because I don't actually hear a voice, when I listen to something else, it messes with my head because, like, I already can't hear a voice. I have to deeply focus into, like, the meaning of the thing that I want to think about. And if I hear something else, it immediately takes over. Question, I don't know if that makes sense. I have a wonderful day or night wherever you're from. Thank you. Question mark. Mojave Courier Service. I hope you have an amazing day or night as well. Question mark. Thank you so much. Good stuff. You don't like it? Let's get you something else.
That's all right.
Don't you fret. I'm just being picky. No, I promised you a good meal, so a good meal you'll get. Excuse me, may I have...
But...
You want more? But you've already ordered 8 dishes.
All right.
Oh, would you look at that? What the fuck? Pip glances at the full table and hesitates.
Heron.
It seems none of these dishes were to your liking, Heron. Will you still help me? Paper Heron can't help but laugh. You've been generous to me despite my picky habits. It'd be wrong of me not to. You mentioned something about Lanzu, correct?
I think...
We're both Taoists, so you must know the story. The one about the Huanzhou immortal who sealed the beast away.
Well,
Yes, I know it, and you want my help dealing with this beast, eh? That won't be an easy task. Pip is startled by her directness. Of course not. We don't have that kind of strength. What I wanted to ask was, are you familiar with chi stagnation? Excuse me.
about that.
In a manner of speaking, yes, though I'm not certain we're thinking of the same thing. I've only heard my elders mention it, so please correct me if I'm wrong.
That's all right.
Go ahead, tell me what they said. The beast was subdued, but its influence on Huanzhou remains, causing some places to suffer from a stagnation in the flow of qi. I was told the danger varies. Sometimes it's a little more than a tremor, sometimes it causes mountains to crumble or rivers to change their course. But no matter the scale, it cannot be ignored. Left to fester, even minor stagnation can spiral into a catastrophe.
Indeed.
Sounds about right to me. Though few possess this knowledge. Those touched by the immortal's power are rare. The immortal? Oh, you mean the Taoist who once subdued Lanzu?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, about 200 years ago, one of my ancestors passed near Tu County and was fortunate enough to receive guidance from that very same immortal. Of course, we don't come close to their level of skill, but we can still discern a thing or two through the flow of qi.
200 years.
Has it really been that long? It was you! It's always you! Oh my god! They say for an immortal, a century is but a moment. Anyway, I was passing through. I noticed signs of stagnant qi flow nearby, enough to tell me it could be serious. Would you help me investigate them? That hesitation to say, yeah. If I say it wrong, I could be saying something else entirely. For people who may not have the context, if I say it like lan zu, it would literally mean like penis pig. So like I don't want to say that. I don't want to keep saying that. And like the worst thing about having to read Lanzu is that when I actually read it in my head, it feels right to say lan, like it feels weird to, it feels right to say like lan. That feels right to me. Yeah, question mark. Like lan should mean penis, I believe, and du means pig. Question mark. Question mark. If you say it another way, it could be blue pig. So if I went like lan zu, that's blue pig. Lan zu, I don't know what that means to me. Question mark. Does it change the meaning in different tones for Chinese? Yes, it does. So like if you say like the word, this is a very common example, right? So if I say ma, right? If I say ma, that means horse. If I say ma, that means mom. It's the same in Cantonese as well, where like if I say hi, like hi, it usually means, it means crab, right? But if I say hi, it means vagina. There's a lot of instances like this. So like the tones, the reason I struggle so much with this and to try and get the tones right is because the tones change everything. The tones change fucking everything. Question mark, question mark. And even, not just the tones, even like the way you elongate the words. Question mark, question mark. I'm Cantonese. I'm glad I have approval. This is proof, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Question mark. Would you help me investigate them? Question mark, question mark. I swear if you help me, I will come to your aid whenever you need it. I don't know if I'll be of much use to someone like you, but I'll do whatever I can.
Sure.
All right.
You mean to say...
What? You've agreed? Just like that? Question mark? Nah, I gotta pay attention to how it said yeah. No, it comes very naturally to you once you get used to it. But like, yeah, it's why like I think like Mandarin is known to be one of the harder languages to learn. It's because of the tones. Question mark, question mark. Paper Heron drums her fingers on the table.
That's right.
Well, you know what they say, destiny brings people together. And it seems in our own ways, we're both bound to that immortal. That? You mean you? A rarer touch of destiny than most encounter in their lives, wouldn't you say? Or is it someone else that she happens to know? A question mark. Interesting, very interesting. Alright. Question mark. Oh, okay, let me use my mouth, my mouth. Oh god, no. Let me use my mouse this time. Question mark. Oh my god, this is actually easier. Someone tell me, why am I doing better with a mouse than I did with my fucking Wacom tablet? Someone explain that to me. What the fuck? Question mark, question mark. Okay, hello. This is fun. I like this part. It's very therapeutic. Cool! Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Hello. Oh, they're so cute! Cool. Okay, we've got the third one. Hell yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. A cool evening spring breeze carries the scent of magnolia and the soft, damp breath of the river. Excuse me. As night falls, the bustling market street winds down, and a vendor carrying 2 baskets of unsold magnolia flowers slowly walks towards its end. Paper Heron leans on the windowsill, watching. She doesn't blink until the vendor disappears into the distant shadows. Question mark. You should play Counter-Strike with that precision. Wait, actually, you think so? I'm very flattered. I'm very scared of playing FPS games. Question mark. What's on your mind? Whoop. Question mark. I was thinking every time I come down the mountain, there's so much that feels new. Like that play receiving longevity. Oh, that was my first time seeing a floating stage on the water. It was so far away, I could hardly see the person wielding the sword, but it must have been amazing. The cheers swelled like ocean waves. And the lanterns on the boats, they lit up the whole river.
Yes.
We've come just in time for the Dushuo festival. It's my first time seeing it all too. They weave such beautiful lanterns. The bamboo splints they use are shaved so thin and woven together as finely as thread. And when they move, it's like watching carp swimming in a lotus pond. Brother Liang bought one once. Brother Liang bought one once. Do you remember?
But
You're right, he did. But I like these lanterns more. Though I'm not so sure about all the new food. Tofu with white fuzz, fish with strange flavors. Not to say they're bad, but... In the magnolia cellar just now, we also saw one at the city gate this morning. Magnolia flowers. Yes, you can take some back if you like. I would like some, but I'm worried they'll wilt before we make it back up the mountain. It's better that someone else buys them. They'll last longer that way. Here you are, your tea. Oh, here you are, your tea. As they're talking, a waiter arrives with their tea and 2 plates of delicate pastries. Huh? These pastries are a delicacy from the Wu region. Hope you enjoy them. You have pastries from Wu?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We're the only establishment in all of Guangzhou that sells them. See that ferry out there? Delectable as they are, these pastries don't keep for long. They're best fresh from the boat. Were they to be sent to the next town? Oh my god, I can't read! Were they to be sent to the next town, they lose their flavor before they ever arrived. Guangzhou is all mountains, which makes travel difficult, but there is a ferry just east of our Chin town. Thanks to that, we can use horses and boats to deliver these pastries here while they're still fresh. Wu-style pastries are the finest, though they tend to be very sweet. I do hope they're to your liking.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. Now I have to try them. Now I have to try them. Question mark. She picks up the nearest one and examines it carefully. Master says I'm from Wu too, so
it's very
what's
sweet.
What? It's sweet. It's filled with red bean paste. You don't like red bean paste? I did warn you, and before you ask, no, there are no refunds. Pearlfin shakes her head with a smile and pushes a cup of clear tea toward Paper Heron. Drink this. It'll cut the sweetness. With the spring's tea leaves not yet ready, the establishment still serves last year's tea. Its leaves are aged, but the brew is light and clear. This mung bean cake tastes nothing like the ones our brothers bought. By my eye, it seems they've used sticky rice and sesame oil. I wonder how they mix it all together. If I were to sell them, I wouldn't use that rock sugar bean paste. I'd go with something lighter. But what's better? Maybe salt and pepper? Salt and pepper? Question mark. Also, thank you for the stretch, Ahab. I'm so sorry. I just noticed. Thank you, thank you. I'll be stretching. Question mark. Also, I need to be blowing my nose. I'll be right back. BRB, I'm on mute. Okay, we're back. I just had to go blow my nose. Hello, Mr. Smile. Hi. Question mark, question mark. Ooh, it's night. Wait, that's not good. Was it spiked?
Finch.
Are you still listening? The wind picks up. Bells chime gently under the building's eaves, and a pair of resting birds fly away, startled.
Karen.
Is it truly your desire to go down the mountain and sell cakes? Of course, but I can't just leave. Just like our brothers, they don't really want to stay on the mountain either, do they? Brother Liang, I've watched him practice with his sword. He's amazing. He wields his blade like the heroes in the story. The ones whose swords can cut water.
But
our techniques focus on regulating chi, concentration and visualization. The longevity of sword cares little for physical sharpness.
That's right.
True. And Brother Sun lives only for poetry and song. When I first came, he'd have his nose in a book of verses all day. All that knowledge, and he still couldn't remember the Grandmaster's full title. Convincing him to read Taoist texts for decades would be a real challenge. You've all been so kind to me, stayed with me. How could I possibly leave you behind? I can't even. Do you have any idea how many dream of joining the White Horse School to learn the method of longevity? And yet, the three of you act as though it's nothing.
But what's the difference?
Between selling cakes and studying the method. There you go again. She lets out a long, weary sigh. Of course there's a difference. Town. Oh, I remember this. Half-melted snow leaves the ground slick with mud. At times like this, few are willing to brave the streets, save for a couple of tired-looking market stall vendors leaning against the roadside.
I think that...
You know, I reckon we should head to the big fair in Chu County next year. What's the point of staying in Chintown? I'll think about it. What's there to think about? Look around. The town's empty. The only way to make money here is by depending on travelers or getting to some shady business. And the second is not an option for us.
I see.
I know, but my family has lived in Chintown for generations. Leaving isn't as easy as all that. Not like it's any different from me, but you know what they say, a transplanted tree dies, but a relocated person thrives. Suddenly, the sound of hooves cut through their conversation.
May I ask?
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the East Port? East Port? I can tell from your accent that you're not a local. If you're going to the 2 County Fair, then the port is in the wrong direction. That's quite alright. I'm not heading to 2 County. Forgive my asking, but why are you going there alone? That place is all but deserted. Question mark, question mark. I just found out something fun about the new Steam controller that Valve released. Apparently, if you drop it from a high height, it lets out the Wilhelm scream if you hear in a ton of movies. What? The controller doesn't have a speaker in it, so how does it do this? The controller uses its fucking haptic motors to vibrate the sound by spinning at just the right frequencies. And people are now making the controller play songs using the same debug programming. Wait, that's kind of fucked up. Question mark. I should go and check it out later. I'm so curious. Question mark. A late congrats to your biological level. Thank you, Deluxe Merch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Question mark, question mark. Big massive appreciate. Potentially early or late congrats to your biological level. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's not my birthday anymore, but thank you. I appreciate the wish. Question mark.
Not to worry.
Oh, I'm not traveling alone. I have a friend with me. She forgot the way, see? So I thought I'd come back and ask for directions. Excuse my friend here, miss. What you do or where you travel is none of our business. See the Paifeng ahead? Go past it and head straight east. Cross the woods to the river, then follow it downstream.
Much appreciated.
Thank you kindly. She bows and turns to leave, but stops short, remembering something. One more thing. Does the Eastport have a ferry?
Yes.
It did, once upon a time, but it's been empty for a long while.
I see.
I thought as much. I believe I've traveled on one there before. You must be joking. Even my grandfather's time, the ferries were deserted. When could you have possibly traveled on one? Get a hint, guy. It's the immortal. Question mark, question mark. These are surprisingly fast. These are actually surprisingly quick to go through. I'm very surprised. Question mark. Whoa, what? Already? Oh, whoa, nope. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let me blow my nose again. Give me a sec. Gonna go to sleep. I have to work tonight. Okay, I'll see you around, Astro. Thank you for dropping in. Question mark, question mark. My god. Oh my god. Thank you. Question mark, question mark. Have a good one. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go, like, idle break and blow my nose really quick. I'll be right back, okay? I'm not gonna end stream halfway this time, so... At least I hope not. Question mark. BRB! Hi! Okay, we're back. Good stuff, good stuff. Whew, question mark. Let's get it. Stage 4. Ooh, I'll take this. I'll collect it. Thank you. Okay, nice. Alright, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Question mark. Oh, tricks! Welcome back. Thank you. Excuse me. Ooh. The forest in Chuntown. The melting snow now lies thick, soaking last year's fallen leaves and branches. Pip slogs ahead through the mud, pulling her mule behind her. I thought the path would be easier once it warmed up. We can take a breath here if you'd like. Paper Heron takes the mule by the reins and ties it to a dead tree beside the path.
Why is that?
Is there a reason you don't ride your mule? Hearing the question, the mule looks up at the Taoist and drops its head and continues its search for seeds under the leaves. Because he isn't mine. The cheese stagnation we're seeking stems from somewhere near an old man's house near the East Port. I wasn't able to fully explain what cheese stagnation is to him, still he understood I wanted to help and insisted on giving me this mule. But until I finished what I came here to do, I can't accept his reward. Pip affectionately pats the mule's back. Paper Heron gives a nod of approval and gives the mule several pats of her own. You're right. It's the proper way to do things. Heron, you said you've been to the East Port before. When was that?
I don't remember.
But I know it was very many years ago.
But
you don't appear to be much older than I am.
well,
And how do you know I haven't used a technique to preserve my youth? Or that I draw power from moonlight, apply Storix ash to my face each night, or drink a specially brewed tonic made with the purest water? Really? Which one is it? What's your secret? None! You're so gullible. I can't help but wonder how your family allows you to travel alone. Oh, that's a pain point. That's a soft spot.
Heron,
I think I've rested enough. Time to move. Maybe we can reach town before dark. Pip looks around, her gaze darting between unfamiliar landmarks.
but
I think I'm lost again. Through the woods to the east, right? Which way is east?
Heron,
Is east to our left or right? Oh, it depends on where you're facing. Question mark. Literally not an answer to that question. Question mark. Ah, we're back where we started. Heron, you don't know the way either. Well, I always followed my seniors. I never had the need to learn how to find the way myself.
well now, what to do?
But since we're looking for the cheese stagnation, perhaps I can come up with a different solution to help guide us.
通幽动微，墨韵虚无。
Ugh. Question mark. Oh, oh my god! You could do that the whole time?! Paper Heron opens her palm and blows, her breath gently lifting a paper swallow to the breeze. It wobbles in the air for a moment before tilting its head back. I left a trace of chi on it. As long as we're not too far, it should be able to guide us to the stagnant chi. Are you fucking kidding me? You could do this the entire time, and y'all walked in circles all for what? Question mark. My only hope is that we haven't wandered too far.
But
The swallow circles Paper Heron twice, then lands on her hair and begins pecking at its wing. It's never flown that fast before. Pip, did you see which way it went? It seems to be on your head.
Huh?
On my head? She pauses, then retrieves the paper swallow from her hair. Cupping it in her palm, she brings it up to her eye level. The swallow remains still, all previous signs of life absent. What? After a moment, Paper Heron sighs. Are they literally in the spot where, like, the chi is stagnating? It sounds like they're there.
Now.
Alright, I understand. It's no fault of yours, but we need you to find something else. Whispering to the swallow in words Pip cannot understand, she swiftly sketches signs in the air with her index finger before clapping softly. Go! The swallow scans its surroundings, then flaps its wings and drifts towards the brush on the right.
What do you think, eh?
There, not a bad trick, eh? Orbital, welcome in, hi! Orbitally? Orbital? TL1? Hi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Question mark. This technique of yours, is it similar to what you did to that brute's knife back at the inn?
That's right.
Good eye. It's just a little trick I picked up. I can teach you if you like. Come to think of it, we're so busy finding the way there that I failed to ask. Why were you fighting that man in the first place? He's a fraud. One that almost fooled me, too. He'd set up a fortune teller's stall by the bridge. He claimed the land was cursed, blaming it for the town's decline, and offered to cleanse the misfortunes in exchange for offerings. At first, I thought for certain he'd know more about cheese stagnation, so I wanted to ask for his advice. But after observing him for 2 days, I realized he was a fraud. He had enough skills to convince the villagers, sending dead leaves spinning in the air, making pebbles float, that sort of thing. When I confronted him, we hardly spoken a few words before he'd drawn his blade.
I see.
But before you fought, did it ever occur to you that you might lose?
I think...
I wasn't about to stand back and let him swindle those poor people out of their money. Besides, you can only be sure of victory if you fight. Oh, damn, she's spitting facts. Bars. Question mark. And what was your plan if you didn't win? I figured someone like you would step in and put things to rights. That's risky. That's a big-ass fucking risk for not a lot of reward, I gotta say. What if there wasn't anyone? Paper Heron moves a dead branch out of Pip's path. Thank you. If I'd failed, I'd have retreated. There'd be no shame in losing, and when I'm older and stronger, I would return and win. Oh my god. Okay, I love that she's like, it's okay if I lose. There's no shame in that. But it's the fact that she'll come back for revenge that I think is such a precious thing. Like, yeah, queen, get him. Fuck him up. When I'm around your age, I doubt I'll lose to anyone. My age? That's a lot further away than you might think.
But
I have to say, your strategy of retreating when you can't win is truly a Taoist act. Follow the heart and accept the natural way of things. Pip walks a few steps ahead in silence, eventually speaking with her back still to Paper Heron.
Heron.
That fraud spoke lies, but his words about the town failing, those seem true. The old man who gave me this mule and said Chintown was once a bustling place. Now it's only lively during the big fair in Tu County nearby. Can stagnant chi flow make a place, make so many lives go wrong?
perhaps.
Maybe. Plants die, water turns foul, animals leave. It all can happen. But we need to see it for ourselves. Many things can change a town's fortune. Ever since I came down the mountain, I've tried to right wrongs, fight when I see injustice. I've even exposed a few cheats along the way. Pawnbroker Wong forced low prices and exploited the townspeople. I argued with him. Tianxi Li. Tianxi Li. Deceived his patients by selling incense ash as elixirs. I called him out. And Dao, head of the armed escort, let his men bully the merchants, so I fought him too. Oh, that's why she was fighting all the people. Thank you for the like, Charlie. Thank you so much. That's why she was fighting everyone. Oh my god, they were all crooks! They were crooks! Question mark. But nothing seems to have changed. Maybe I just don't know enough yet. If I were like you or even better than you, that wouldn't change anything. You have a good heart, Pip, and your mind is in the right place. But there are some things no one person can do. Great skills can make a dead tree sprout and a flower bloom for 100 years.
But
no one can return to a spring that has already passed. All things flow as they will. Paper Heron suddenly tilts her head, listening to something in the near distance. Then she smiles.
never mind.
Forget it. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. Listen, do you hear water? Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, these are fast. These are so fast. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It might not actually take us that long to get through these. Yeah, I thought they would actually take longer. I'm not gonna lie. I thought these were gonna take longer. Question mark, question mark. You like me pronouncing Chinese words? I'm glad. Even though I'm pronouncing all of them wrong? Question mark. Question mark, question mark. Whoa. Your paper swallow is amazing.
Hmm?
Is this really the East Port? Looks nothing like I remember. It's quite different from the town, too. Frost still clings to the trees near the water, barring signs of life or greenery. Ahead, the river moves slowly, cutting its path through the stretches of dry grass and sandbars. Near the door of a tall, worn house, an old man with white hair and a beard stares at one of the dead trees. I was just thinking the same thing. What do you... Suddenly, the mule lifts his head and brays, and without warning, it charges forward. Why? Hey, you! Don't be so impatient! You're back? Didn't I tell you to accompany this nice young lady? Oh my god, it's the guy! The mule stops beside the old man. Oh, that's so cute! It seems more comfortable here with you. I only want to do the right thing, sir. There's no need to give me anything in return. No. What would an old man like me do with a mule anyhow? You're a strong, good fellow, aren't you, boy? I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought Pip was a girl. Oh, no, he's talking about the mule. Sorry, my bad.
I see.
I know. I miss you too, but this is for the best. Aww. Once, many people passed through here. I made enough to feed you back then. But now, well, I'm sorry. I can't anymore. He gently strokes the mule's ear and sighs. Look at me. Going on about a mule. What brings you back so soon? You can rest assured, sir. Help survive. This is Paper Heron. I may have lacked the skills to finish what I'd started, but I'm certain that she'll be able to help. Paper Heron smiles at the old man and glances through thoughtfully at the dead apricot tree nearby. Seems you've come to the right place. Oh, don't trouble yourselves. The good days are long gone, and they're not coming back. Madam, I apologize for getting you involved in this nonsense. It's not nonsense. There's a strong wind in the air. If you're to stay, please come inside to talk. Question mark. It's not much, but you're welcome here. Allow me to make you some tea. Bright light streams through the window, making the time-worn carvings difficult to see. Inside, the furniture is fine but old, lending the room a solemn air. Alright, well, he's making tea. Let's speak frankly. Frankly? About what exactly?
Heron.
The old man doesn't understand what's going on. How can he? But we both know this place is suffering from chi stagnation. On the way here, did you notice anything unusual? Now that you mention it, there were a few oddities on the road. Such as? Let's see. I got woken up by a fight, had my cake stolen by a mule, and spent most of the trip wandering around lost. Quite the peculiar turn of events, wouldn't you say? Not that kind of unusual. I'm talking about the chi flow.
I have a vague memory.
It is true that this was once a busy ferry crossing. Oh my, if you remember that old ferry now. The old man hobbles over with a platter of coarse porcelain bowls filled to the brim with strong tea. He sets them on the table, its lacquer worn and patchy, but its surface clean.
Please.
Please, this is a local blend. I can't do it. When the ferry thrived, even the people of Wu loved it can't quite compare to the fancy teas folk prefer now, but it'll certainly quench your thirst.
That's all right.
Your thirst. This will do nicely, really. I'm not picky. You're not picky? Are you sure? Smiling, she takes a generous sip. This tea is good! Better than most I've tried. Pip, you really must take a sip. Me? I tried it last time. Pip holds her warm bowl in her hands, but her focus remains anywhere else. She hesitates, then leans forward, looking at her companion across from her.
Heron.
I know you know more than you're letting on. Please just tell me the truth. Do you think Chintown went downhill because there's something wrong with the chi here? Outside the window, a dead leaf falls in silence.
Not quite.
No?
Indeed.
The chi here is blocked, that much is certain. But you can't pin a whole town's bad luck on just that. As I said before, there could be many reasons for what's happening here. It could be the shifting of trade roads or simply a turning of the human heart.
Well, everything has its season.
Not everything comes from magic and sorcery, nor can they be fixed by them.
Yes.
She's right. I don't understand chi like the two of you seem to. But the new trade routes that opened all through Zhu County, so the ferry and the town fell silent. All go through Zhu County, so the ferry and town fell silent. That's just how things are. Please excuse her, madam. She's young and her heart is in the right place. She believes everything must have a reason, a solution. So it's not the chi?
But
I never said it wasn't. Stagnant chi flows do pose a bit of a problem. Paper Heron pauses for a moment in thought before changing the topic of conversation to a more optimistic motif.
I think...
Spring comes upon a withered tree. True, I cannot bring spring back, but making an old tree bloom again, that I can do. What? It used to be a local custom to plant trees here, back when the ferries still ran. For those returning, the sight of our tree standing guard was how we knew we were home, even before the ferry docked. My family has lived by the ferry for generations. This apricot tree was planted by my ancestors. It's a reminder of home. Many generations have lived under its shade. My grandfather stood under this tree when he sent my father off to work on the water. My father stood under it to see me push off for the first time, and every time we returned home, the tree was the first thing we saw. And now the ferry's dead. Sometimes I think that this tree and I are all too old.
Nice.
If it could bloom again, that would grant this old man his dearest wish. Paper Heron tilts her head in thought, a wry smile forming on her lips. A small flourish, she conjures a red paper cut May blossom. It drifts down to settle on the worn table. Oh, are we gonna do the thing again? Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready. We're gonna have a lot of curved edges, though. Oh, are we not? I thought we were gonna cut more pieces of paper. Aw. Oh, yes! Okay, question mark, question mark. What if I let go? Oh, okay. Right. Good enough. Fine. Question mark, question mark. We'll do the stuff. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let's see. Sorrows of a distant past. Let's go, let's read it. 2, 1. Good. Throw the line slowly now. Don't hit anything. Where's the tea? I need a hand. The last of the cargo is loaded, and the bustle at the ferry terminal fades into a murmur. Sunset dances an apricot tree's shadow on the water, while a white bird glides over its golden surface. This is the place with cheese stagnation. It seems normal to me. Oh, excuse me, question mark. Also, I think I missed this, but thank you so much. Vendetta Delta. Oh my god, that was a whole hour ago. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Good stuff. Question mark. I was expecting crumbled mountains and barren earth. No wonder Master's mad at you. You hear only what you want to hear. What you're describing is the chaos of Chi when Lanzu awakens. Chi's stagnation is entirely different. Ah, yes, that's right. I remember now. A place suffering Chi stagnation is effectively sealed shut. Nothing in it changes, grows, or dies. Right? Close, but not quite. To seal away Chi altogether would require a very powerful artifact. Like Master's sword? Oh, Heron, always drawn to the most peculiar things. More often, the life force in such places quietly fades away. You might not notice it at first, but over time, this decay becomes evident. That sounds serious. It could be major or minor. A mountain might collapse, or a small patch of grass might wither. No one can predict what will happen until the signs appear.
I see.
So the whole town could suffer a serious disaster, or just... She glances up at the apricot tree she leans against. This apricot tree here might not bloom again?
Yes.
Yes. Either way, we should act before any trouble arises. Better to be safe than sorry. From what I can gather, there are traces of Lenzu's last awakening still lingering here. The flow of Chi is still partially blocked. Wait, so this was like way back in the day when they were at the thing. Oh my god. Okay, we're in 2 different times. Huh, question mark. It's nothing too serious, but it's hard to rid it for good. It will need cleansing now and then. Really? That's great. I mean, good, yes. I can help you, whenever you come down to the mountain.
But
Any thoughts on when you'll be coming down next? The older Taoist looks at her amused.
I think.
I say about 200 years from now, give or take a decade. Whoa.
Karen.
By then, you'll be able to travel on your own. You won't need to follow me.
200 years?
200 years ago, this was wild land. No one lived here. Now it's a port with ferries and traders busying its waters. Who knows what it'll be like in another 200 years?
See.
The waters and fields will remain, but the sights will surely change. A river breeze blows along the water's edge, knocking a few white and pink petals from their branches. Paper Heron catches one, holding it up to examine its dry, yellowed edge. Letting it fall to the ground, she turns her gaze to the treetop.
200 years.
This tree could grow to be as tall as the May tree at our school.
Perhaps.
If it's lucky, if no axe cuts it down, if no disaster strikes. Or in 200 years, it could be forgotten. Damn! Excuse me. I thought you'd be disappointed once you learned we were just saving one tree. I made a promise to the old man to help, and I will. Besides, saving a tree is a good thing.
But
where do we start? I'm gonna drink some water. Cheers! I hope you guys are also staying hydrated. Please remember to stay hydrated. Excuse me, question mark. But where do we start? The girl stares up at the long barren tree, unsure of how to proceed. I did some investigating on my own. Clearing the chi won't be the only difficulty. There's also an enhancement placed here by an immortal.
I think
this immortal saw the problem and placed the enchantment to clear the chi. Clever, but over 100 years have passed. The enchantment has decayed, letting the chi stagnate once more.
But
How am I supposed to fix an immortal's work? Excuse me. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Did you guys hear that? Rate it. Question mark, question mark. Have a good breakfast. It's Rush. Have a good breakfast. Question mark, question mark.
That's all right.
Not to worry. I know how. Nice burp. Thank you. Also, excuse me. 9.8 out of the tie. Question mark. You do?
Well,
Intricate as this enchantment may be, it's no immortal skill, just a common ritual from my school. I've seen it many times since I was a youth.
That's right.
Your school? You didn't mention much about it on the way here. What's it like?
but
It's in Huangzhou, but we keep to ourselves in the mountains, so you may not have heard of it. That sounds like a nice place to learn and grow your skills away from the world. Not
all
exactly.
things have their time.
My master once said in the old days, our seniors often descended the mountain. There's even a tale of a sage asking the head of our school for guidance. That was long ago. No sect lasts forever. As for the students, they must all be skilled cultivators of chi, like you. Like me? Yes and no. Each of us walked a different path. I was the last to join, see? And I'd always been a bit of a handful. Still, they all cared for me. Brother Liang was impatient and quick-tempered, always training the sword and didn't quite fit the image of a master, more like a storybook villain. He ventured down the mountain more than anyone, loved meddling in other people's affairs. Brother's son hardly spoke, choosing only to read the Taoist texts over and over. He had the appearance of a master, but he loved to lecture and scold people. And when he did speak, his words were often so fancy that sometimes I think even he didn't know what he was talking about. I also had a senior sister at the school. We were the closest. She was kind. Master liked her. Whenever there was trouble, we went directly to her. And if Master was going to punish someone, we'd ask her to intervene. But she didn't quite fit the image of a master either. The masters in tales are always ill-tempered, but not her. Another river breeze ripples the face of the water, and several dead leaves float down from the bare branch.
Heron.
Paper Heron seems totally lost in the branches of the apricot tree. Sorry, I was lost in thought. Now, this enchantment, it's not one I've ever studied formally, but it's common enough knowledge in the school. It shouldn't prove too difficult. Here we go. Paper Heron puts two fingers together, takes in a shallow breath, and releases white cheese swirling at her fingertips.
灌气民宿，沉动开威。
She draws a complex sign in the air, one Pip has neither seen before nor understands, then points toward the tree. Now! A clear wind carrying withered grass sweeps over the treetops.
Heron.
Is that it?
That's right.
I know you said it wasn't difficult to fix, but I was hoping there'd be more of a show. Show? Well, as you said, fixing it wasn't hard. Paper Heron lets out a slightly awkward cough.
But
Despite my efforts, a problem still remains. Things are a little different from what I thought. I'll have to think of another solution. A little different?
About that,
Just a little. The enchantment is indeed from my school, yes, but the way to fix it... I'll have to think on that.
I think.
This enchantment is simple but elegant. To fix it, I'll need to guide the chi using the same method employed when it was first cast. But the enchantment is feeble. If I use too much power, I'll destroy it. One wrong move and it's gone. I need to be very careful. Wait a moment. Paper Heron pauses mid-cast. She moves closer to the tree and taps its trunk hesitantly. This enchantment feels familiar. It feels like my senior sister's work. That's great! Then it should be easier to solve, right? I'm not sure. Pip looks at Paper Heron confused, but she doesn't look back. Instead, her gaze is fixed on the seemingly benign tree trunk, lost deep in thought. Oh, excuse me.
I think...
You said you often came down the mountain with your seniors. Perhaps you came here with your senior sister before?
Perhaps.
From what you've said, it sounds like you were close.
Indeed.
Well, since you know the caster so well, you must be familiar with her habits and style.
I don't remember.
Oh, I see. Pip taps her chin with her forefinger, thinking as she circles twice around the tree.
Heron.
Oh, I have another idea. The ritual is your senior sister's, so the key is to mimic her style. Wouldn't the easier way be to ask her? At first I was stuck, so I came to you, but now you're unsure too. The only route left to follow is to find the original caster. She speaks earnestly, growing more confident with each spoken word.
Yes, that's right.
We'll likely be gone for a while, meaning we'll miss the spring's blossoming season, but as long as we resolve the cheese stagnation, we can come back next year. Question mark, question mark. Nick, welcome in. Hi, good check-in. Finding her might be difficult. Why? Is she traveling in seclusion? It doesn't matter. You're from the same school. You must have a way to reach her. A way to reach her. It is possible, but I've never learned how to summon a spirit. Wait, what? Summon a spirit?
You mean to say...
She's no longer with us? Oh my god. So this is like after. This is like after she was like... she was like Avatar awakened. After she met like... Oh, I forgot her name. The one from before. Question mark. So this is before and after. So we have moments from the White Horse School. I think that's what it's called. Question mark. And then moments after it when everyone basically died and she's the only one left. Question mark. Question mark. Okay. The hand she held. Very interesting. Is that it? Paper Heron's senior sister sheathes her sword with practiced ease.
Heron.
Stop staring. It's not a difficult spell. But the way you wove the enchantment was impressive. Can you teach me? You haven't been with us long enough to understand our school's core teachings. Even if you learned the forms, they'd be a little more empty poses. They'd be little more than empty poses. You'd be unable to cleanse the chi.
I think...
With your natural talent, in 10 years or so, you'll have built a solid enough foundation that weaving this enchantment will come easily.
But...
What if I need to use it before then? If such a need arises, come find me, another senior student, or even Master himself.
And...
If I'm out alone and can't reach anyone? You know, okay, despite her being very low cortisol, I like her what-if situations. I love that she's always asking, like, what if this, what if that? I really, really enjoy that. It's like, she may be, like, really relaxed, but it's because she knows what's gonna happen and everything's under control. And I appreciate that. Good stuff, good stuff. You're just asking questions until I say give it a try, aren't you? With so many new things to explore, one would think you'd be content enough as it is. Have patience, sister. 10 years is a short time. Follow Master's teachings, and I promise you your time will come. 10 years is a short time. That's over 3,000 morning and evening classes. Over 3,000 recitals of the scripture of the Big Dipper.
You're still young.
10 years may feel long now, but someday you'll look back and see it all as just a moment. Later, sure, but later isn't here yet. Right now, it's forever away.
Heron. In
Master?
the future.
Master hasn't told you yet, but he intends to pass the two longevity swords to you. Longevity? Do you know what longevity means? Truly means? Our school's practices already extend our lives to be longer than most. And you, with your natural talent and a mind so ready to grasp our core teachings, are a rarity.
You have more time than any of us.
Only mine? What about the rest of you?
Heron?
Are you alright? It's my fault. I shouldn't have suggested. Under the apricot tree, Paper Heron opens her eyes. The here and now slowly coming back into puzzling focus.
Hmm?
I'm fine, but you seem off. You've been walking circles around me for a while. Oh my god, she's just like me for real. I do that. You haven't moved for some time. Just stood there with your eyes closed. Does something remind you of your past? I was thinking about the enchantment, and a memory surfaced, that's all. I didn't mean to worry you.
I think...
Are you certain you're alright? You seem a little sad. Do I? I was just trying to think of a way to solve our problem here. I wanted to remember something from back then that could help us, but relying on my memory is, well, unreliable at best.
Indeed.
But you're right. Things here remind me of forever ago.
Well now, what to do?
I should think about what kind of person Finch... No, I don't think that would help. I should focus on how she set the enchantment back then. Paper Heron places her palm on the dry trunk and closes her eyes once more. Some things in this world follow the great cycle of the way. Excuse me. Like the turning of the seasons, the gifts of nature, the rise and fall of a town. Other things hold the vastness of the world within their minute form. Within their minute form. Like the color of apricot flowers, a spring breeze, and a simple spell cast by a hand gesture. It's like holding a familiar hand.
I found her.
A slight gasp escapes Paper Heron's lip as she reaches within herself to hold that hand. She always wielded arcane techniques with more precision than others. Her natural talent was nothing special. She had to rely on arcane techniques. She left space for future adjustments to the chi. I can feel it, hidden in plain sight. She was the most reliable one, so she was entrusted with managing the school's affairs. Aww. She was also skilled in sensing the flow of chi. A peer of the most observant, most caring kind. Finch. I want to remember more about you. Aww. Oh, hey! Okay. Question mark. Based on what information we have so far, Paper Heron is at least 300 years old. She's old. She's old. Chug, welcome in. Hi. Question mark. Okay. Wish me luck. Oh, that's bad. Okay, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. Question mark. That's not bad, right? Right. Question mark? Okay, cool. Question mark. Ugh. Pip stares at a patch of dead grass by her feet, lost in thought. The mule approaches and nibbles at the roots. She strokes its ear, her mind elsewhere. Excuse me, question mark. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some more water. Excuse me, where are all these burps coming from? Good stuff. Okay. Oh shit, I think I missed it. Question mark. You also think she seems sad, don't you? It's all my fault. When we go back, I'll apologize properly to the elder. It's the least I can do, right?
I think...
In the worst case, we figure another method out somewhere else. A petal falls on the withered grass. As Pip looks up, her eyes widen in disbelief. The sea of dead grass shifts from gray, yellow to tender green, and in the center, the dying apricot tree bursts into life. Great clusters of apricot blossoms weigh down on the branches like a waterfall of flowers. Petals, light and thin, drift on the gentle breeze like soft snow, vanishing the instant they land. Pip cradles a petal in the palm of her hand. It feels alive almost. Feels alive, moist and full. The flowers? The strangeness, unlike anything that's come before. Never have there been so many flowers at once. It's as if all of the apricot flowers of the last 200 years have come into bloom at once. Under the tree, Paper Heron rests her hand against the tree's gnarled trunk. Her white jade sword is drawn in her other hand, its white chi wrapping around her.
What?
What's this? Oh, sorry. This tree has good fortune. Its chi wasn't fully cut off, see? Once the flow cleared, all the life stored over the years burst forth. Paper Heron gazes up at the tree full of flowers, her expression hidden. Oh my god, I'm excited. This is literally the cover. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Heron.
You found a way to fix it.
Not quite. But
I destroyed the old enchantment. You did? Why didn't I think of something so simple? No, I couldn't even see how the chi flowed. Even if the idea had struck me, I wouldn't have known where to start. Heron, you're amazing. You shouldn't doubt yourself. Like I said, the enchantment wasn't complex.
But
it's just, this may have been the last thing she left in this world.
You mean to say...
She blankly parrots the words, her voice absent of their original meaning.
it was her.
This was my senior sister's work.
Why's that?
And you just destroyed it?
About that.
The enchantment needed mending, reweaving every 200 years, but there's no one left who knows how. Question mark. Lickaroo, welcome in, hi. Even if we kept it, it would have faded over time.
Not to worry.
You needn't worry. I used my school's sword to set the chi flow right again. Even without anyone to tend it, there should be no more trouble.
You mean to say...
The chi here will never stagnate again? Exactly. Whoa! And is the old enchantment gone forever? No trace remains? Petals drift down, landing on Pip's hair and shoulders and in Paper Heron's open hand.
Yes. Nothing at all.
Damn. Damn! Okay, I think we're on the last one. Jeez. I just realized we didn't get to cut anything for these stages. I noticed they show up here. That's cute. Question mark. I know what to do this Sunday. Going to rewatch To Eternity You. Ooh, all of this reminds of longevity made me remember. I haven't watched the latest season yet. I see. I hope you have a good time. Have fun. Look, the flowers. They're really blooming. This calls for a celebration. I'll head into town and buy some wine for us. The real good stuff. You just wait right here. What? Wait, please. There's no need to go through all that trouble. He waited all this time for it to bloom only to take off the moment it does. Can you believe it?
Don't worry.
We have nothing but time ahead. Really? But... Pip lowers her voice to just above a whisper.
But...
He's nearly 80 years old. Did you say something? Nothing. Never mind. I think the sun will set soon. You're right. We should rest while it's still shining. Paper Heron stretches out on the revivified grass, and Pip takes a seat beside her.
Heron.
Where will you go after this?
No idea.
I've left matters in Huanzhou with a friend, so perhaps it's time I explored somewhere new. And you?
I think...
I'll go home. I still have a lot to learn. Actually, I slipped away without telling anyone. I suspected as much. You're too young to be out here alone. Your family must be worried about you. Soft blades of grass press against Paper Heron's fingertips, a sign that they're still growing.
Heron.
I have another question. Have you lived a long time? The things you mentioned on the way here, the East Port being busy once, they're all from the past. And the story of the immortal in Huanzhou dates back nearly 200 years. Run? Yes, it's Run! Yes, good point. I forgot her name. Yes, it was Run. Question mark. I'm sorry, it's alright if you don't want to talk about it. Just forget I asked. The wind brushes against Paper Heron's hair. That's quite alright.
You're certainly sharp.
Not much gets past you.
But...
I didn't intend to. It's hard to explain. Just think of me like the old man's tree. I too have suffered a long illness. What does it feel like to live for so long? Well, it doesn't feel so special. When you're ill for a long time, you almost forget what it's like to be well. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no, I get that. Oh, I absolutely fucking get that. Preach! Why call it an illness? Many people dream of living long lives, even in stories. That's what the Taoists sought. You shouldn't believe everything you read in stories. And from what books, pray tell, did you find this information? Legend of the Getian, The White Horse Immortal, A Tale of Medicine, and 3 Years of Strange Dreams, a collection. So, Legend of the Getian is still popular.
I have a vague memory.
Even after 200 years, eh? I remember a story about a mortal seeking the way from the Getian clan. He descends the mountain only to discover that 1,000 years have passed. The stories talk of immortals desiring the mortal world, or mortals yearning for the immortal realm. At their core, they describe what one cannot attain. My senior sister once said that, as a person ages, time seems to speed up. I didn't argue then, but deep down, I disagreed. When you're young, the blooming and fading of flowers marks a season. That time doesn't change even decades later. Flowers still bloom, seasons still pass, everything feels just as it did. But now, I see she was right. The first 10 years feel slow, on the next 10 are easier to endure.
All things pass in time.
Pip gazes at the sky. I don't quite understand. I'll be 17. 17?! You're not even 17 yet! I thought she was at least 19. Question mark. So for me, this is the 17th spring.
How many springs have you seen?
I don't remember.
You certainly ask tricky questions. Not far away, the mule lifts his head, braying and running off as it spots something. I'll go get it.
We're in no hurry.
No need to rush, eh? It won't get far.
But...
Oh, excuse me. Question mark. Excuse me. Stretch. Okay, but like we know the mule has been around for a long time. How's the mule immortal? That's my question. Question mark. Mortals are meant to live, love, grieve, and die. When you live for over 300 years, you watch every friend, disciple, and era turn to dust. Yeah. I don't think I would personally choose to be immortal. I don't think I'd be the kind of person who would seek longevity. Question mark, question mark. And I'll probably leave it at that. Best dialogue from the mule, it's so real. It likely knows this area better than us. It'll come back if it wishes it. No, I made a promise. I have to keep it. What promise? When we met today, I said I would help you anytime you needed it. I wasn't sure how and when I would give it, but at the very least, I can fetch your mule. Your mule? She looks up surprised, propping herself on her elbow to better see Pip.
Yes, that's right.
The mule should go to the one who fixed the chief lobe. No, to the one who saved the tree. So it belongs to you now. I suppose he'll give me a companion on my travels. He's a slow thing, but it's not as though you're in a hurry. The sound of the mule's steps grows quieter with each passing second. I should go check on it. You stay here.
Best be quick then.
Paper Heron lays her head back down. This is literally the title. This is literally the title scene. Question mark. The rustling of the grass quiets, and the rays of sunlight feel warm on her skin. It's not long before she closes her eyes and drifts off to sleep. 17. The year I went down the mountain with Finch, I was 17 then too, I think. A soft rustle from the bush rouses her attention. You're back. Where's Pip? She pats the mule's neck affectionately. The mule ignores her instead, shaking its ears and walking over to the tree to munch on the new grass. Good timing. You can help me think.
How many springs?
How many springs have I seen? The same spring breeze blows, the same vitalized grass sways, and the mule gives no answer. Is it 200 springs? 20? 1? Or has she lost all her springs? What does that mean? Question mark. That's what she has a mule. That's so precious. But how did the mule live so long? That's so strange. I thought long and hard on the matter yesterday. Please don't be too harsh with her. We will all leave one day. And when she does, she'll walk a long, lonely road.
Don't make her loneliness any heavier to bear.
We're not. Wait, so we don't know where fucking Pip went? She's just gone like that. Aww. I'm sad. I'm sad. Question mark, question mark. Well, that spring comes slowly. Question mark, question mark. Big stretch. If you thought we were done, you're sorely mistaken. We have to slay the tiger up next. Question mark. I hope you guys are ready. Question mark, question mark. We're actually early. I expected to end this at like question mark, question mark. I actually expected to end this at around 4. Or rather in an hour. Or like in 45 minutes. Yeah, we're super early. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. I hope you guys are having a good time. We're gonna continue actually. We're gonna continue, but for those of you guys over on YouTube, I'm gonna be raiding into a new stream room. Question mark, question mark. So please stay tuned for that. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Alright, okay. Let me raid you guys in there. Alright, question mark, question mark. And then we're gonna play to slay the tiger. It looks very interesting. Question mark. In a way it feels bittersweet despite being low cortisol. She's really detached to the world. She is. It's actually quite interesting. Question mark, question mark. So cool, so cool. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream, and you guys will be directed to the next stream, okay? Be ready, be ready. Question mark, question mark. For those of you guys over on Twitch, stay put. We're staying here. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Let me just check if everything's in order so you guys will be sent to the right room. Question mark, question mark. Okay, trust. Trust. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. I'll see you guys over at the next room, okay? Question mark, question mark. Sick. Good stuff, good stuff.